everyone!
Hello!
Welcome to Board Game House. We're three friends and random people who play board games on the internet for you. Today we're joined by one of our good friends, Carl. Hello, Catskills. Hello, G. Hello, Sunshiny. Hello, DK Aspie. How are all of you this evening? Hearing.
I don't know what you're hearing.
Does this have sound to it?
Yes.
That is what I'm hearing. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. There is a new dashboard manager that I was checking out.
Wow, don't like that. Oh!
Chalice, thank you so much for the 20 bits.
20 lucky biddies. Hi, biddy.
Tonight we are playing a game I got very early on. I've had this game probably longer than most games. Betrayal at House on the Hill. It is a great game, especially around Halloween. It's really cool because it is a cooperative game, but then about halfway through, somebody decides to be...
What?
Nothing.
Are you getting blinded?
We can...
I think so.
He's getting bathed in the Halloween spirit.
Yeah. That's better. It's at
There
least
you
not
go.
in my eye.
There. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Game you had a
You're
long
talking
time.
about the game.
Oh, you've played the game a long time.
Oh.
There's a shelf behind you.
Yeah, I know. I'll scoot forward here just a second. Can't sit back.
It's great because it is a cooperative game where you're exploring an old house. Things happen, and eventually somebody generally turns traitor. And so you try to kill the killer.
Just like real life.
Hello, Ember. How are you?
If only, sir.
But yeah. Before we do that, Megan.
What?
It's up at the top over there.
We are at 569 followers.
Nice.
Where?
It's up there. It's in a different place. He changed things and then didn't tell me until just before.
Oh.
I didn't change things. Twitch changed things.
Yeah, but that's not what we usually have it on. 569 followers, which means we are 31 away from our goal of 600 followers. Don't judge me, Carl.
You can judge it.
Math is hard.
We actually have a command in our chat.
It usually gets put
Exclamation
in there
point
when I'm
math.
trying to figure out how many followers we have to go.
See?
Nice.
It is Monday, and I saw some things pop into the Discord, so that can only mean one thing.
That can only mean one thing.
You ready?
Oh, is that your weird transition into Derek's Kickstarter corner?
It's not a weird transition. That is a clever transition, a lovely transition.
Anyways,
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Lynx is helping.
Well,
hello Z.
Oh, hey.
oh, how's your hand? That game's the devil. Okay, Derek's Kickstarter Corner, where Derek talks about Kickstarters from the corner. I'm in a deeper corner than usual. We're gonna go in order of days left. Something new I found this afternoon. What is apparently a classic game, Madeira. They're doing a second printing, and you can get it for the low, low price of... Kickstarter changed their app. The low, low price of $53. That's a joke. But apparently Madeira is a very popular game. It's a worker placement that I have never heard of, just like Terra Mystica. But it is a game where you are collecting resources to fulfill work orders, and then you're also trying to make sure that the ruler is pleased with your presence. There are pirates, there are merchants, there are like people in the court and stuff. It is exactly what you would expect from a worker placement game. It's themed very well, but I wanted to present it to you guys in case some of you were aware of Madeira, and I was not. She's eating pieces. But I wanted to present it to you guys. $53 is for the base game, but you can also get, if you already have Madeira, maybe you do, you can get the upgraded pack, which has new wooden pieces. It's going to have some Kickstarter stuff that comes with it for also $43. You can get the full collector's edition, which is the base game, with the Kickstarter version and the new expansion that they're releasing for the Kickstarter for $97. It's just pretty cool. I came across it and it said a classic game, and we're Board Game House and we're supposed to know this stuff, so there you go. Madeira is on Kickstarter for 3 more days. So I'm coming late to the party, but at least you got some of it. We talked about this last week. It's a game called Unicorn Fever. It's a lot like Camel Cup, but there are unicorns and rainbows and votings and elf mobs. And it takes the idea of Camel Cup, where there are camels racing around a circuit as unicorns, and they're racing on rainbows, but you can bet on the horses. You can use magic to like help your chosen unicorn win, but don't get caught. You can take loans from the elf mob. It's just a very interesting game. The components are good. They're nice components, and the unicorns are unique, to say the least. They're very interesting unicorns.
They're chunky.
They're fat. But the art on it is also very intriguing. The unicorns are special.
They're chunky.
They have tiny legs and fat bodies and big ol' eyes.
They're cute.
But yeah, it just looks like a very interesting game, a simple game. I think it would look good on stream. But there you go, Unicorn Fever. 7 days left on it. We talked about this one last week as well. Beneath. It is a big game. It's got a bunch of minis and stuff on it. It's Gloomhaven-like adjacent. You are dwarfs who are going into the Undermountain, and you're trying to mine to get resources. You can steal from other miners. You can work together to try and get stuff going. There are monsters that'll come out as you dig your way through the mines. It's a big game, and it comes with like quality minis. Almost all the components are like 3D components, so you're like stacking pieces on top of each other to set up the maps, and then you're eventually going to mine them away and take pieces off. I've actually been hearing about this one for a while, and then the Kickstarter's finally going live. But you can get the base game for $77. There's a deluxe version that comes with a solo and co-op campaign, as well as an expansion for $96. And, you know, a lot of times these big games, you are paying for the components. And based on what I'm seeing on the Kickstarter page, these are quality components, so you're going to get your money's worth. But it's called Beneath, and it has 9 days left. Did I tell you what the prices were?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Godspeed, which is a game that I'm very excited about. It's a worker placement. It's set in the late 60s during the space race, except the idea is landing on the moon was not the first other heavenly body that we put boots on. But you can play as one of 5 different countries who have made their way to this planet in Ursa Majora. It is a classic work. It's basic worker placement. You're going to go places to get resources. You're going to use those resources to complete activities and cards and stuff that's going to get you victory points. One thing that I like that is, I think, is a very interesting added little component here is that at the beginning of each round, there is a group event that you have to resolve before you can move on to the next round, to the individual rounds of play, and everybody has to sort of cooperate to complete that group event before they can move on to complete their personal events and get victory points and stuff. It just looks very cool. The theme is great. It's from Pandasaurus, which is the same people that did a couple of other games that we play on here, but they did Dinosaur Island was the last game that they put out. And there is one of the tiers that you can back here. Wow. One of the tiers that you can back here gets you Godspeed themed content for you to use in Dinosaur Island, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty cute for them to do that. But the game looks incredible. I'm super excited about it. I want to get it and I want to play it on stream, and I think it's going to be great. Plus, some of the stretch goal components are pretty cool, like different bags for each character, additional countries that you can play with, and stuff like that. This one starts for $5. You can pledge $5 now to get access to the Pledge Manager later and pay for your game later on once the Pledge Manager goes live. But you can get the base game for $70. And the deluxe version for $115, which basically gives you metal coins and the patch bag and everything else. It just looks like a really cool game, and I'm super excited about it. It has 11 days left, so almost 2 weeks. Next is Bank Heist, which is a game that we have actually played on stream. We had the creator and one of his friends that helped with play testing come in and play it with us, so you can check that out in our VODs on YouTube. But Bank Heist, it's a social deduction game for 5 to 8 players. Basically, you're all robbing a bank, and you're just trying to successfully rob the bank, but there's going to be some police, and there's going to be some federal agents, and there's going to be some double crossers in there.
So fun.
It is very fun. It's a social deduction game, but I think we all agree that it has certain components that make the social deduction better and like a unique experience. But we're very excited for them, especially because they are from Beckley, which is about an hour away from us. So that's pretty cool to have a Kickstarter for a board game that people are excited about come from very close to where we're at.
And they were funded in 24 hours.
That's true. They got fully funded within 24 hours, and now we are just making money off of it. Not us, they are. But Bank Heist, $35 for the base game. They don't really do a lot of pomp and circumstance. $35 gets you the game. Also, you get a print and play. Once you back, you get a print and play version, so you can start playing now if you want, which I think is pretty cool. But that's Bank Heist. It has 16 days left, so more than 2 weeks. Next is a new game. It is called Labyrinthos, and it is about a minotaur in a labyrinth. It's like the mythos of the minotaur. But basically you're playing as Greek heroes who are going through the minotaur's lair, and you're sort of a lot like Betrayal. You're laying out tiles and stuff to try and find your way through. But a cool aspect to this is at the end of every round, you're going to take turns around the table playing the Minotaur and doing Minotaur actions. So you're going to roll a dice, and that's going to decide what the Minotaur does, but each individual will get a round where they get to decide what he's doing. So the Minotaur can attack your rivals, he can help you find something, and do all kinds of stuff like that. I just thought this looked really cool, and I think the art's very cool, and Megan and I are both into that Greek and Roman mythos and stuff.
More
and
Greek than Roman.
I love the Minotaur. I think the story's great. But this one has 22 days left, and you can get the base game. They do have the Pledge Manager tier, so you can just do $1 and buy the game later. But the base game is $40, and then they have some really cool
I
add-ons.
think you should mention who this game is by before you continue.
What? Okay. It's from Dogmite Games, and they do like gaming components and stuff.
Which makes sense why the next tier.
Thank you.
That's what I was mentioning.
I understand. The base game is $40, but you can also do the next tier up is $109, and you get a rolling tray from Dogmite that is in the shape of the Minotaur's head, and it's crazy cool. And they have a customized game mat that you can play on. That's like that. What do you call it? The rubber play surface stuff.
Yeah.
But it looks very cool. Plus, that rolling tray is legit. But that it's called Labyrinthos. It has 22 days left, and it just looks like a top-notch game. Next is a game that we're actually going to get to play after it comes out because Megan's dad bought it for us. It's called Shady Pets, and it's a card game. And honestly, really the only thing I know about it is that it comes with a little crocheted plush octopus that on certain turns you get to throw at your opponent's faces, and I'm all about that. Patrick specifically said to me, I bought it so that I can watch you throw an octopus at Steven's head.
That actually did get said.
That's good enough for me, so we backed it. It's 23 days left, and it costs $20. Oh, well, $20. They still have the early bird special. So you can jump on it for $20 to get it. I think. Yeah, you can still jump on the early bird to get it for the base game for $20. Or you can pay $40, get the base game and the Not Safe for Work edition. But the very interesting thing about this is that the Kickstarter is it's 50% off of what the retail price is going to be for this game. So you are getting a deal if you jump on this in the Kickstarter version, which is that it doesn't happen very often where you get that good of a deal when you do it on Kickstarter as opposed to getting the retail. So check that one out. It's about pets who have real life attributes and you're playing a card game with them. It's hard to explain. And finally, the last game I'm so excited about, and it just started today, is Subterra 2. We played it on Friday, the first one we played it on Friday, and we talked all about, we got to play Subterra 2 at Gen Con this year, and it's finally on Kickstarter. There are 36 days left, and...
Is it funded yet, or...?
Yes, it got, funded. They wanted 80,000, and they have 96 right now.
Nice.
But just like Subterra, which again we played on Friday, so you can go back and watch that. Just like Subterra, you're pulling out tiles to try and get through this cave maze. What's cool about this one is that there is a specific objective other than just escape. You're trying to go through and find keys that will let you eventually get the big artifact at the end. And once you get that artifact, the entire cave starts filling up with lava. So you're sort of like on the clock after that. And at the end of each turn, a couple tiles fill up with lava and you're just trying to escape. It's very cool. It's got a whole bunch of new characters. It's set in the early 20th century, so you get sort of like that dated feel from the characters and like the plot point. You can get just the base game for $35, but they also have they have 3 expansions for Subterra 2 coming out that you can get for $72. And on top of that, they have the special components version, which is actually the version of the base game that we have, where you get the more detailed minis and the monsters and stuff other than just like wooden meeples. And you can actually get those special components for the base game and all of the expansions, and that's $122. So you are paying for the components, but you're also getting a really great game and 3 expansions. So it's not like you're getting your money's worth, is what I'm saying. But if you enjoyed Subterra, watching us play Subterra 1, and you also want to get Subterra 2, you can do that on this Kickstarter page. For $146, you can get Subterra, all of the Subterra expansions, Subterra 2, and all of the Subterra 2 expansions, and you'll be set for games forever. because that's just so many different kinds of playthroughs that you can get just off those 2 games. And then they have the Legendary Archaeologist tier. For $245, you're getting everything. Subterra 1, Subterra 2, and all of the quality components. There's just everything with this Kickstarter. And then they have, for $1,200, you get all of the stuff, plus a 1-foot-tall Guardian statue, and your stuff is going to be signed by the creators, and all your minis are going to be painted. So that's a lot of money, but you're going to fund the game. I don't know what else to tell you. There's 10 of those left, so there you go. But Subterra 2 is honestly one of the Kickstarters I've been waiting for a long time. So, very excited about that. Check that out. All of the links for everything that I talk about on Derek's Kickstarter Corner are in our Discord. There's a special channel where you can go and look at them, so you don't have to just go search for them on Kickstarter. If you're hearing about them here, they've been specially curated for all of you based on my interests. So there you are.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Talking Dog Games.
I hope you all enjoyed my Kickstarter Corner. And there it is. There you go. Happy Monday.
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
All right. So we have played this game a long time ago on stream, which means we have an old how to play.
We do. Do we actually want to did we actually introduce Carl other than saying, "This is Carl"?
Do you want to do that first, or?
Yeah, we should probably do that first.
This is Carl.
All right,
What
so-
else do you need?
Hello, Spiked In. This is Carl, who, if you guys have ever sat here and watched us play games on the internet and be like, who do I need to beat up or blame for all of this shenanigans? It would be the guy sitting to my left. Because Carl did theater with us before he moved away, and he kind of reintroduced me to board games, but not your traditional Monopolies and things like that. We had a cast party for... I'm trying to think what show it was. I think it was probably Godspell.
Possibly.
And he brought along Quelf, Star Munchkin.
Some classics.
And we played those. And then later on, we also played Roborelli.
Yes, my personal favorite. If you've never played it,
we have that. We could have played that, but
No, it's not a Halloween theme.
it's not. That's okay.
Kind of.
We can dress up as robots.
Here you go.
yes. But so if you've ever wondered who you need to blame for this entire thing, it is Carl. From playing those games, Carl said, "By the way, if you like games, you should watch Will Wheaton's Tabletop." And so that kind of started this.
And that went off the air, and we took its place. Hello to you, thousands of people. We're not Will Wheaton.
Although I do really want to play Arkham
Horror.
again, because the last time we played it, that was when I was very new to board games, and I didn't have any idea what was going on.
I've played Arkham Horror probably 10 times, and I think I've won one game. And if you haven't played Arkham Horror, you're all playing against the board. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons on rails, so winning the game is a highly infrequent event.
Hello, Cabin Ray. By the way, Spiked In as our mutual friend.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I just didn't know if you recognize the name or not.
I do.
But yeah, so if you ever want to blame somebody for all of this stuff, this is the man to seek out and destroy.
Yeah, I didn't tell him to do this. I just asked him if he wanted to play a game.
200 plus games later. But yeah, so we have how to play. Hello, iDragon. We have how to play. It's an old one. I'm not sure of the quality, but we'll play it. Dark-haired Megan. Hold on.
That was
That didn't
attractive.
play.
Woo!
If the stream crashes, it's because there's too much going on here.
No.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Wow.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
Couldn't you have done this like,
Wow.
I don't know,
I
where it's
did.
not like sticking on my...
I have to do it this way because that's the only way I can do it.
There we go.
You've heard stories about the house on the hill. Disappearances, lights and sounds that you've never heard, and strange creatures lurking behind every corner. Welcome to Betrayal at House on the Hill. Betrayal is a strategy game with a trigger mechanic for 3 to 6 players from Avalon Hill. Players will take on the role of explorers investigating the infamous house on the hill. Will you be able to defeat the horrors inside, or will you turn and become the horror yourself? Let's find out at Betrayal at House on the Hill. Set the Traitor's Tome and the Secrets of Survival Haunt books to the side. Do not open these books or you will ruin the surprise. Each player chooses a double-sided character card and places the 4 plastic clips on the green starting values of their chosen character. Your character card has 4 traits: speed, might, sanity, and knowledge. Shuffle the omen cards, item cards, and event cards and place them face down in a stack where everyone can reach them. Place the entrance hall, foyer, grand staircase piece in the center of the table. Place the basement and upper landing tiles nearby. Mix the rest of the room tiles together and place them face down in a stack. Each room tile has the house on the back with the upper, ground, and basement windows. Each player will place their character figures in the entrance hall and place the dice in a pile nearby. The player whose character has the next birthday goes first. Now, you are ready to play. Betrayal is played in 2 phases: exploration and haunt. Starting with the first player and continuing clockwise around the table, players will take turns. During your turn, you can move, discover a new room, use an item or omen card, attempt a die roll, and make a haunt roll. You can do these in any order. If you choose to move, you can move your player the number of spaces equal to your current speed on your character card. If your explorer enters a doorway where there is not a room, you will discover a new room. Look at the room stack. If the top tile has the name of the floor you are on, turn it over and connect it to the doorway you have just entered, then move into that room. If the top tile does not have the name of the floor you are on, discard tiles face down until you find one that matches. If there is not a symbol in the bottom right corner, you may continue discovering rooms until you have moved your max speed. If there is a symbol, your movement ends and you must perform the action associated with that symbol. There are 3 types of symbols: event, item, and omen. If you move into a room with the spiral symbol, that will trigger an event. Draw an event card and follow the instructions written. If you move into a room with a bull's head, that will give you an item. Draw an item card, read it out loud, and place it face up in front of you. If you move into a room with a raven, you will get an omen. Draw an omen card, read it out loud, and place it face up in front of you. Some room tiles are special rooms that will allow you to attempt a die roll. Special rooms will have rules printed on the tile, like making a speed roll to get across a chasm. These rules are also listed in your rulebook in more detail. You can choose to use an item or omen card at any time during your turn unless specifically stated otherwise. If you drew an omen card, you must make a haunt roll at the end of your turn. Roll 6 dice. If the sum of the number on the dice is equal to or greater than the number of omen cards on the table, nothing happens and play will continue to the next player. If the number is less than the number of omen cards on the table, the haunt begins. The player that began the haunt is the Haunt Revealer. The Haunt Revealer will look at the chart on the first 2 pages of the Traitor's Tome to check which haunt has been triggered. Locate which room the Haunt Revealer was in the left column, and the omen that the Haunt Revealer drew last along the top row. Where the 2 meet is the haunt number you will be playing. Below the chart is the list of haunts. Find the corresponding haunt number, and that will tell you which haunt and who the traitor is. Once you have determined the haunt number and traitor, give the traitor the Traitor's Tome and have them leave the room to read their objectives and setup. The heroes will stay and read their objectives, setup, and talk strategy. Once the traitor and heroes are ready, do exactly what it says in the Right Now section of each of the books. From this point on, follow the rules listed in each of the tomes.
The goals of the hunt for the traitor and heroes are listed in the You Win section. At least one hero must survive for the heroes to win, but the traitor doesn't always have to survive to win. When a winner has been determined, someone from the winning side will read the If You Win section out loud, and that's Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Give me a second.
There, a less creepy Megan.
That's creepy me.
Hello, Sir Lancelot. Oh, geez, that's a lot of words.
He's talking about Doctor Who. Don't worry about it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes.
Yes, there.
Yes. It's actually going to be around here. That never happens, okay?
That never happens.
All right, so the player that goes first is whoever character's birthday is closest to right now.
Mine is March 4th.
Yeah.
If I were the other one, it would be August 2nd.
Mine is July.
May 21st.
Probably Derek, I think.
June the 6th.
June, July. Actually, it's me.
July. Well, hang on. Because it's what? It's October?
Well, I'm June 27th.
October the 18th.
You have to pick which one you're doing. You normally do
You
Darren.
usually do Flash.
Well, maybe I want to go first and I want to be this douchebag.
Ox Bellows. You'd want to be Flash.
I know.
Y'all, they're putting spirit away.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
September, October. That's right.
It makes
August.
it longer for me to try and say things when you do that. They're putting Spirited Away back in theaters for 3 days, part of Fathom events. The 28th, or the 27th, 28th, and the 30th. The 27th and the 30th are dubbed. The 28th is subtitled. I'm very excited.
All right, so
I can focus again.
July 27th. So I have August, September, October. So I have
Yeah,
like.
it's you.
Okay. Well, let's get this party started. I'm gonna go.
Now's a chance to see it in theaters.
Go right here. So take a tile. It is the library. I'm going to put it this way so it makes sense for the house.
Yes, clean yourself on the.
Once per game, if you end here, you can gain 1 knowledge. So first I have to do an event card.
I'm sorry, you have to leave. You have to leave.
That's going to end real well. Event. Lightning strikes. You count the seconds from when you see the flash. Second. All explorers on the roof or in an outside room must attempt a might roll.
No one's there. Ember!
What? What did I miss?
Thank you so much for donating $15. We
Jesus.
appreciate you.
Money?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I
So
enjoy
I
your
get
reason.
I get some of that right for being on the stream.
No. What was the reason? I didn't get to read the whole thing.
Because she wanted to fix her name.
Oh.
So all explorers on the roof must make. Yeah, none of us are there.
Chalice, thank you for the 20 lucky biddies.
All right. So that doesn't affect anyone. And I am ending my turn in this room, so my knowledge goes up by 1.
Oh no, Leafy.
That's not his name. His name is Russell.
Russell. What did you do with him, you son of a bitch?
All right, Carl, where would you like to? Oh wait, let's do this so we actually don't have to play in silence.
Set the scene. I like it.
Yeah. I probably want to turn this up just a little bit. It's a little quiet.
This is Russell. Ah! I dropped him.
Oh my god.
So you have a speed of 4,
4.
so you can go up to 4 away if you wanted to.
This is Russel. He's from a game from I don't remember which game though.
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
the
go
mascot of the
over
company.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, is that a, wait? Hold on.
Oh,
That's a basement tile.
oh, sorry.
So
I'm cheating already.
Alrighty. So we got to go through here till we get a ground floor tile.
Obviously, Carl didn't watch the How to Play.
It's okay.
There you go.
I don't pay attention to you guys anyway. Treehouse.
Obviously.
Put a plant token on any open door on the roof or upper floor. This room is adjacent to that door.
Oh, so you can choose to either go the upper landing, or we have the roof tile, which is up here, and you can make it go all the way up there if you want.
Ding
I don't
dong.
have any plant tokens.
W. Alex Man is what I'm gonna say that is.
Well, Axeman is what I see.
Well.
Well, Axeman.
What about Wild X-Men?
Yeah. Alex Man. Wow.
Sorry
Anyway,
for butchering your name.
welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you so much for that follow.
I need to find a plant token. Derek, it is your turn, sir. Where would you like to plant?
All right, 1 plant token. Let's put it on the upper landing, and we'll
Put it on the roof, because we can't always. It's hard to get to the roof if we don't have a way to get there.
Okay,
Tell
fine.
people, don't tell people how to play the game, Steven.
It's the last time I let you make decisions for me.
That's why I don't like cooperative games. My speed is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the attic. When exiting, you must attempt a speed roll of.
Oh, hold on. He never
Yeah,
did his
I didn't
event.
do my event. Sorry. Derek's so excited. All right.
I was told it was my turn.
That's what you get for listening to Steven.
I try not to, but when I don't, people get upset.
Silence. That's what the card says.
Jesus.
Underground.
What an ass.
Underground, everything goes silent. Even the sound of breathing is gone. Each explorer in the basement, which is nobody, makes a sanity roll.
No one is in the basement.
We can just start a discard pile, so it's not that difficult
Not
to
yet.
get rid of these every time. Now I'm in the attic. When exiting, you must make a speed attempt of 3+. If you fail, lose 1 might, but continue moving. And I get to do an event. Whoops! You feel a body under your foot. Before you can leap away from it, you're knocked over. A giggling voice runs away from you.
Lancelot.
Turn over all your item cards, not your omen cards, and shuffle them. The player to your right randomly discards one of them, then turn the item card face up again. I don't have any item cards. This is the first turn.
Megan!
Hi, Lancelot. Hello. I'm going to.
I like
This
you
is-
too, Dragon.
This is one of my favorite games. I love the tiles, I love the story, I love the scares. And if you haven't, I highly recommend our Legacy
Just
playthrough
gonna go
of
with this
Betrayal
one.
Legacy. And
The ballroom.
if you're a fan of Betrayal, the Legacy version is amazing.
Event. Secret stairs. A horrible creaking sound echoes around you. You've discovered a secret stairwell. Put 1 secret stair token in the room and a second secret stairs token in an existing room on another floor. Moving from 1 secret stairs token to the other counts as moving 1 space. The stairs don't count as a space. If you can follow the stairs right now, even if you don't have any movement left, or you can follow the stairs right now, even if you don't have any movement left. If you do follow them, this turn, draw an event card in the new room.
I found one of them. I'm looking for the second one.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's that.
Secret stairs.
Okay, she's gonna have to go.
Would you like to yeet the cat?
Why do you make it sound like I take pleasure? Wouldn't it be easier for Carl?
It would, but I'm gonna collect her and give her to you because that would be more difficult.
No, give her to me.
We need
I'll give her
something to do while Steven's searching for tokens.
I don't even know where she went.
I am gonna
She's behind the green screen, I think.
I am gonna take the secret
Look out.
stairs to the basement.
Oh no, she's under the couch.
Oh.
Oh.
If I do follow them this turn, I draw an event card in the new room. So I draw another event.
Okay.
Hideous shriek! Alright. It starts like a whisper, but ends in a soul-rending shriek. Each explorer must attempt a sanity roll. Alright, so I'll go first.
I'm not very sane. I'm knowledgeable, but not sane. 2.
Okay. I take a die of mental damage.
Yep. 1 prompt. Okay, my turn. 4.
You resist the sound.
Cool. What
4
is it?
dice, please.
Ooh.
2.
So you
Take 1 die of mental
so
damage.
roll a die.
Oh, right.
So you may not take any.
2.
2. So mental, so you can either do it from sanity or knowledge or one of each if you wanted to.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to do... Because I guess if anything gets to 0, I'm dead, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 1 of each.
Well, nothing can get to 0 before the haunt.
My hair smells like chicken. I cooked chicken, so now it smells. I had the
2.
take a die of mental damage. Alright, well, sorry. Wanted to go to the basement.
Okay. I'm going to go this way. The Mystic Elevator. Once per turn, you can roll 2 dice. Do I have to do this right now?
If you
No.
want to continue moving.
1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I want to continue moving. So you roll 2 dice, is it? Yeah.
2 dice.
1.
You go to the basement.
You can see some, whatever it is, Mr. Man, Mr. W Man. You can see our previous videos. I think it's like a week of videos are on our,
30 days now, I think.
or whatever it is. Some of them are on Twitch, but we also have our YouTube channel, which is Board Game House, that you can see everything we've done, except for the last 17 days worth, because they're not on there.
If you are not a partner, you can only have so many archived, and it's only within the last 30 days. So
I have to do
we
a
put
sanity
them-
roll of 3+.
Yeah, we put them all on our YouTube channel. So if you would like to see what we have played, that's the best place to go.
I'm good. I don't lose any sanity. And I get the first omen, which is Bite. A growl, the scent of death, pain, darkness is gone. When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right makes a Might 4 attack against you. So, Megan, roll 4 dice.
4 dice.
Oh wow. 2, 4, 6.
Jeez. Let's see.
Can we talk about?
He did.
That was the clumsiest dice roll I've ever seen.
So 6 is what I'm rolling. I'm defending against 6. So
3.
I take 3 points of
3 points
damage.
of damage.
1,
Half of those dice fell out of my hand.
2, 3. That really sucks.
That's what we call dice vomit.
The haunt does not begin.
Does not begin. Wait.
Because there's an omen on the board now.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a haunt roll because
He got bit hard.
yeah. That stinks.
It has to. How does
Well, X-Man?
Alex Man? I'm thinking of W Alex Man.
We're just gonna call you W.
Alright. Carl, where would you like to go, sir?
I'm just realizing I maybe needed another plant token because the connection is here. But I'm gonna
Well,
go...
the treehouse automatically does it.
Oh, I see.
It says it on there.
Well, I'm going to go to the roof.
Okay.
And see what's here.
So now I gotta dig through there and find one that says roof.
Roof.
The roof. The roof.
Rookery.
Roof is a
Dog.
tree.
When discovered, search the room stack and choose a room tile to place in the house, and then shuffle that stack.
What
Wow.
did I say?
Pick a room from... Yeah. Search the room stack and choose a room to place in the house, then shuffle that stack.
Oh.
On
So you literally
fire.
get to pick which room you want to put in there.
and then put it. Put it here instead.
No,
Or
put it anywhere in the house.
Anywhere in the house. Well, let's see.
Just randomly choose one.
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm looking for.
That would be one that would be really good to get whenever the hunt has started. When you're looking for like certain rooms.
I just put a random one, that one that actually has like the symbols on it first.
Fire! Fire!
Sure, let's.
D-
You want to put a basement chute on the roof?
Do it. There's all like this is the most movement we've ever had in a.
All right. I added the coal chute, which is a one-way slide to the basement landing. So you start at the top of the house and go all the way to the bottom.
That's super fun.
And there is your omen, sir.
You want to shuffle that while I do the omen?
Did you message Marley?
I have not. I will.
Crystal ball. Hazy images appear in the glass. Once during your turn after the haunt is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to peer into the crystal ball. So, and make a haunt roll. What is haunt again?
So you're gonna roll 6 die,
6 die.
and you have to roll more than 2.
More than... I have to roll more than 2. Okay.
Wait, what is me? Wait.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah, you got it.
Let's materialize and we get to harmonize. Grim can ghosts come out to socialize.
Bum, bum,
We hear the bell of a rattling bell. Hear to speak my spirits well.
bum, 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 bum.
Start to trick and harmonize. Grim can ghosts come out to socialize. Close your eyes and don't try to hide.
I did
where
it.
Scary spook may sit by your side. Drowning
1,
in
2.
skies. They pretend to terrorize.
The sewing room.
Grim ghosts come out to socialize.
Bum, bum, bum. If you end your turn here, you may discard an item card to gain 1 physical trait if it's below its starting value. I don't.
You actually.
I want to play a Disney racing game real bad.
Boomstick.
Boom.
Rusted and well used, someone took a hacksaw to the barrel. At least they have 2 good shells. When you draw this card, put 2 item tokens on the card. Discard a token to make a speed 7 attack instead of a might attack. When there are no tokens left, discard the item. You can't use another weapon while you're using this one.
Just do the box.
I have no idea what to do with the box.
Do you want me to
I
set it
got
over
a
here?
shotgun.
Give us it. I had it, and I don't know what it. Oh, it's right here. I put it underneath my chair for some reason. That's dumb because I don't know how I got it underneath.
And there is also the dumb
Yeah,
waiter
over there on the
symbol on this, so if someone else
Yeah.
finds a dumb waiter, we can go to the sewing room.
Ned. Alright, I'm going to. That tickles my foot.
You need 2 item tokens.
I'm
Yes.
going to go this way. Yes, it is a sawed-off shotgun, but it's a boomstick.
Boomstick.
Yeah.
I need a basement
I
room,
need a
huh?
basement tile. That one. What we got? The pentagram chamber.
Gross.
Great. Cool.
Entering.
Yeah, when exiting, you must attempt a knowledge roll of 4+. If you fail, lose 1 sanity, but continue moving. So that's an omen. Key! You've been wondering how to open all the locks in the house. The question is, why did they get locked in the first place? Add 4 dice to trait rolls to open or take something from a card or room tile, such as the
Wow.
locked room, safe, or vault. Whoa. You may pass through the locked room without removing a lock. At the start of each turn, you may choose to put a lock token on an unlocked door in the locked room if you are next to that door. Wow, that was a weird sentence. Make a haunt roll. Alright,
Who locked the doors, though?
there are 3 on the table.
The big neck lady? The bowler hat man?
Bit neck lady.
Nah.
Colonel
No.
Mustard.
Yes.
So there's 3 out right now.
And if anybody knows me really well, this could be the
3.
start of the hunt. Oh no, I did pretty good.
Okay. I'm going to go this way. It's the abandoned room.
Aren't all of these rooms abandoned?
No. There's stuff in all the other ones. There's nothing in that one.
Vial. The old and crazy woman said you should drink the potion. It glows with an amber light. Maybe this is how she got to be so old and crazy. Once on your turn, you may drink from the vial. Roll 2 dice.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh,
gonna drink it now?
No.
It says
Once per turn.
once on your turn,
Yeah.
you may drink from this vial.
Once on your turn or once per turn?
It just says once on your turn. It doesn't say.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do it. Why not?
Are you sure it's not just once in general?
It says on your turn. It just says a.
Once on your turn.
It does not say you may drink from this vial once.
Also doesn't say discard it because you usually don't discard
Yeah.
things. And it'll say one time. Usually it will say one time effect.
All right. Yeah, why not? Oof.
This seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Those are not good.
Well, there's some good things. Oh,
Oh, hey.
4. Does that have to be equal to or greater
I think
than,
it's
or
I don't remember. Hang on.
I think it has to be greater than.
Let me look at
Or
all of
less
the.
than. Nope. 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 Nope.
Hunt, 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 hunt. Before the hunt starts, you must roll 6 dice at the end of your turn and draw for this hunt roll.
If you roll less
So
than.
if you roll less than the total number of.
There's 4 out there. I rolled 4.
Oof,
That was close.
that's what's close.
And all I have is a shotgun.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of shuffling here so I can
Okay.
keep moving around in the roof. And I'm gonna go.
Reddit
over
said
here.
that omens can't be discarded, so it's like Tabasco sauce. You only get a couple drips at a time.
Locked room. Put a lock token on each door of this room. To
Hey,
enter or
Megan.
exit a locked door, attempt a knowledge roll +3 to remove the lock.
So you get some locks out.
Yeah, that get you the board. Or the box.
So how many rooms are there? 3?
There are 3 doors. That includes the door I just came into, huh? So I might be stuck in that room.
Yeah.
An event card.
There's a lock.
I hope you all had a wonderful Monday while they're searching for these tokens. Hopefully a good start to your week.
Okay. Contract. Here's a contract for power in return for your soul. You may sign the contract. If you do, attempt a knowledge roll to read the fine print.
Ooh.
Keep doing it.
It's highly unlikely.
I want to sign the contract.
I want to sign the contract.
No, just right
I mean, I could get it, but it's...
Yeah, pants suck.
Alright, sure, I'm gonna sign the contract.
I feel like I should preface that with we're talking about, cosplay stuff.
2.
On a 2-3, you lose your soul but gain power. Lose 1 sanity and draw an item card.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good trade-off there.
Well, kind of. He's already lost a bunch of.
Yeah, 1 sanity.
So what's the robe do?
Ceremonial robe. Not sure if it's for the sacrificer or the sacrificee. Once per turn, when you make a sanity or knowledge roll, you may re-roll any number of those dice.
Oh, that's nice.
Sounds like chicken.
Sir?
All right,
Okay.
Derek.
1.
Don't like that noise.
The Panic Room! When you exit, you may attempt to speed roll a 3+. If you succeed, move to any room with a dumbwaiter. So just the room I came out of.
Cool.
The left hand! Your hand begins to itch, then burn. The pain is overwhelming and you can do nothing but clutch your hand and scream. The scream dies in your throat when you realize you can't feel anything in it now. You attempt to wiggle your fingers and the hand moves on its own accord toward your throat. Choose one. Cut off your hand, lose a might and gain a sanity. Replace your hand, lose 1 might and draw an item card. Keep your hand, lose 2 sanity, gain a might, and move to the nearest room with an omen symbol and draw an omen card.
Is that like replace your hand with a gun?
With whatever item I draw.
Alright, Ash.
I'm gonna miss Riley right now, actually.
What?
I'm gonna miss Riley right now, so you should.
Yep, because I would like to make that announcement.
I'm going to replace my hand. Because I have might to spare and I don't have sanity.
You don't really have might to spare.
My speed is 6.
Oh, that makes sense. I was looking.
Oh, it's might.
It's might, not
Like, not physical trait.
physical trait.
So maybe I don't do that.
You can't really lose sanity either.
I don't really have a whole lot of options here. Yeah, I have to lose a might.
Yep.
My hand is now a healing salve. Sticky paste in a shallow bowl. What? Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it to put my mic back up where it should be.
So now you just have a nub.
Just the nub.
You only
Nope.
have one hand.
Nope.
Ow.
Healing salve. It replaced the hand. Healed the hand.
Sure. Here, have some of my stumps now. Alright, so I have to make what? A knowledge roll of 4+. My knowledge is only 3 right now. That's a 3.
Great.
If I fail, lose 1 sanity, but continue moving.
Wow.
I'm gonna go there.
The next basement tile.
It is a crypt.
A crypt.
Okay, well, I have successfully just like completely. What does that say actually? If you end your turn here, take 1 point of mental damage. Great,
Well, do your event first and see. if you
great.
can
Let's
turn
see if
there.
let's see if I'll get moved. Burial mound. Nope. Nope. That's worse.
That's
A pile of rocks covering a fresh corpse. Too fresh. Put the burial mound token in the room. When explorer exits this room after the haunt is revealed, the corpse attacks. The player on the explorer's right makes a might 4 attack against the explorer. If the explorer wins by 3 or more, discard the token. I mean, that makes... You know what? Actually, I'm okay with this because it's the burial mound inside the crypt, so it makes sense.
Hey, there she is. Grab her.
Yeah.
She got away. That goes inside the crypt.
I forgot she was in here.
All right, but you take 1 die of
She's calmed down.
mental damage.
Oh no, I think I take 1 mental damage.
1 point of mental damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna lose 1 knowledge. Oh, Pippo Carmona!
Thank
like
you
that.
so much for that follow.
Welcome to the neighborhood!
Derek's fighting the cat.
She hurt me.
She got him.
All right, my turn. I have a movement of 2 right now. I'm gonna go there.
Right? It is. It's
Wrong.
just
Wrong
very
floor.
nice.
What? No, basement. I'm in the basement.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's in the
Furnace. If you end your turn here, take 1 point of physical damage. Well, it is an omen. Rope.
Zero.
This probably wasn't used to hang anybody today. You move to the you may move to the coal chute, and from the ballroom to the gallery. You do not need to roll for crossing the chasm. You may move up the coal chute. Sorry, and from the ballroom to the gallery, and you do not need to roll for crossing the chasm. And you do not take any damage from the collapsed room. You can move from room to room with the below collapsed room token and into the collapsed room. When moving via dumbwaiter, you may move to any landing.
We should also mention that we're playing with the Widow's Walk expansion.
Yes.
So
But it might be haunt time
Might be haunt time.
because we have 1, 2,
Five
3,
out.
4, 5. We have 5 out. I'm rolling 6 die.
And we found this enormous, creepy house.
Yep, it's haunt time. Rope in the furnace room. I'm not sure. That might be actually in.
I never get to look at it. You usually do it.
Here. Let's see. The rope is not in this one.
Which one is that?
So it's probably in that one. No. Ah, here it is. Found it. The rope in the furnace room. 75. So that's going to be a Widow Walk one.
You didn't look at
Oh, sorry.
the left of the haunt revealer.
That means that you're the traitor. So, what you're going to do,
Haunt time!
you're going to take this. It's number 75 in the book.
Okay.
You're going to read the information in there to yourself out there while we look through our survival thing for this one
In here.
in here. Then once we're done, we'll switch so you can tell people what your setup is or what you have to do and everything while we go out there. So you're
Okay.
going to have this stream to yourself for a few minutes.
Yeah. Just you and me.
So,
Okay. I'll be back.
yes, it is the haunt time. And the new guy is the haunter.
time.
Come on, kitty. Let's go haunt. Go. Get up. Get up. Yeah.
Which one do you need? Survival.
Shoot up. Not a haunter. Oh.
Damn it!
Let It Glow by Elisa Teague.
Let it glow. Can't hold it back anymore.
A chill fills the air. No, you aren't imagining the icy cold. There is actually a thin layer of ice beginning to cover every inch of the house. Standing before you is your former friend, okay, really, transformed into a bitter ice queen. If you don't find a way to warm up soon, you'll certainly freeze to death, unless the queen kills you first. Right now, set aside 7 pentagonal item tokens representing thermostats.
There's 7 thermostats in this house?
I don't feel like there would be thermostats in this house. I feel like this house is, well, maybe not.
7.
There would have to be thermostats. Put 1 thermostat number side up in the furnace room, and 1 more in each room with an omen symbol of your choice until you run out of thermostats.
2,
Or omen rooms
3,
without thermostats.
4, 5.
There should only be 5.
Well, good news is that we have all of them right there.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So the only one we have to get to is this one, which I can climb up the coal chute with the rope.
Okay.
I can shoot somebody.
And he's locked in, so.
Yeah, he says to get out of the room.
The traitor has found a childhood memory trigger that has turned your friend into an evil ice queen who is trying to freeze you to death. The ice queen's power seems to come from the cold. The house is getting colder by the minute and is completely covered in snow and ice, so there is little time to spare. You must get to rooms with thermostats to warm the house back up. You win when you kill the traitor or lock 6 of the thermostats and lower the turn damage track to 0. How to defrost the house. Once on your turn, you may attempt to raise and lock a thermostat in the house. Attempt a knowledge roll of 4+ to turn up the heat and lock the thermostat. Once a thermostat is locked, turn the item token number upside down, then lower the turn damage track to the next number. If any explorer discovers an omen room, put a thermostat on that room, if you still have one that hasn't been put into play.
Oh, so we still need 2 more out here.
Yeah, so they could come into play.
Did it say we have to do 6?
Yes.
6 of them, yes. stats.
There's only 5 out there, so we have to.
Well,
we have to
7
find another
actually.
one.
Set aside 7 pentagonal
Yeah,
item
there's the other
tokens.
2.
Okay. So it doesn't tell you to get it out, but we do need the round tracker. But we only need to lock 6 of the thermostats.
I'm not sure where we got these, the stat clips.
These
Yeah.
These were given to us by.
I think it's just by Ted.
It may have been
Ted?
Ted.
Yeah, I don't know where he got them.
I know that they're 3D printed.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, it's just a basic, it's a thin little crypt. I mean, it's simple enough. I thought they were 3D printed, but I don't know where he got them from. He just brought them to us
I
one
think
night.
he got them online somewhere.
Yeah. And they're a lot nicer than the original ones because they stay a little better.
The
These
original
ones are nice.
ones,
It's just they.
I love the game, but they're loose, so they easily slide. These ones, they stay right where they're supposed to.
Well, some of them do. I mean, like I said,
And like it actually like can't really necessarily see it, but it actually like highlights the number so you can see what number you're actually on.
yeah. You might be able to see mine a little better since it's not the white on white. So, also I like how I'm definitely purple, but that definitely looks blue.
Yeah, but
Purple in real life.
it's purple in real life. I don't know why
Yeah,
the
it
coloration.
looks real blue, and it's definitely not. It's definitely purple.
Do you want to do your spiel real quick, or do we know what we need? We know what you do, right?
We know what we need.
Now it's roll plus.
What do we
4
have
plus.
to do to get them?
You do a knowledge roll.
Can
4
we
plus.
just kill him?
No, we.
Yeah, it would say.
Either you kill the traitor or lock 6 of the thermostats. So if you want to go after him and kill him,
My knowledge is 2.
I can't help
shoot
with
him.
it either, really.
I have a knowledge of 6.
But his knowledge is really good, and it's
So if you guys
it's
can-
on,
I'm just
like,
gonna
in a
go
row.
kill him.
If you guys distract him or kill him, I will start locking thermostats.
Yeah.
Because I can also only move 2. So I'm gonna go boop, 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 boop.
Might as well. Just be careful in that pentagonal chamber, because when you leave, you have to do a.
It's a knowledge roll,
You take.
but it's a knowledge roll full plus, and I have 6. Carl, are you done? Yeah. All right, we're gonna switch. So, we're going to leave you with the stream.
Sure. Is there any setup that I need to do, or you?
It will tell you.
It'll
there
tell
is.
you.
Okay.
If it would say, do this, do this. We've already done the stuff we're supposed to do.
And we
Okay.
told them what our what we
Okay.
have to do and what we need to win. And all that.
story.
Okay. I'm gonna sit in the middle for this. Hi, everybody. Alright, this scenario is called Let It Glow. You pick up a snow globe from the floor and stare at the wintry landscape. A memory of days past flashed through your mind as if from another lifetime, another world. As the dark memories of freezing snow flood your brain, an icy, glowing power flows through your body. Frozen no more, your anger turns to the house and its inhabitants. Now everyone will feel as cold as your heart has been all these years. So, right now, your explorer is still in the game but has turned traitor. Set up the turn and damage track with the plastic clip at 1. You will use this to keep track of the temperature. Each number on the track represents 10 degrees Fahrenheit below 0. Set aside 10 small orange monster tokens, which are not in that bag. That's these. 10 small orange monster tokens, which represent snow monsters, gain 2 might and 2 knowledge. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Gain 2 might and 2 knowledge. I'll do that in a minute. What you know about the heroes, they don't like the cold and will try to stop the house from freezing over. You must do this on your turn. At the end of each of your turns, advance the turn damage track to the next number, which represents the temperature in the house going down. Announce the temperature as you do so. If the track reaches 0, you take 1 die of physical damage at the start of your turn, unless you are in the balcony. You win when all the heroes are killed or they freeze to death. When the turn or damage track reaches 9, minus the number of heroes at the start of the haunt, the house is completely frozen and all heroes freeze to death. So we had 4 starting, so when the track reaches 5, I win. How to create snow monsters. Once during your turn, you may create a snow monster in any room with an omen symbol by succeeding at a knowledge roll of 5+. Allow me to remind you that I have the ceremonial robe and I can re-roll a knowledge dice, so that works out well. If all 10 snow monsters are in the house, you cannot create more. The monsters have speed and might values equal to the number on the turn damage track, and if you are attacked in a room containing a snow monster, you can make the hero attack the monster. On the monster's turn, for each face-up snow monster in a room with an unlocked thermostat, I may roll a die, and for each blank result, advance the turn damage track to the next number. That's all I have in my book, so I'm going to call the rest of them back in. Steven! Or Derek. Derek works too.
What?
Oh, I called for Steven.
Yes.
This is the turn and damage track, right? I didn't mess
Correct.
up something for you guys.
Yes,
All right.
That's the turn.
Oh, you messed it up.
That's the turn tracker.
Cool. All right. I'm ready for everybody to come back. We're ready to get started.
Alright.
The damage tracker. Huh.
What?
It's usually this. I don't know if there's a different one.
There's not an alternate damage tracker, right? It's just one thing. You guys didn't set it up. You just laid it out for me.
No, we're supposed to use that.
We're
I mean,
supposed to
if
use
you
it
need
too.
it, you can.
It told me to set up the damage track and set it to 1. Is there another one?
No.
Let me scoot out of your way.
Well, to be fair, it didn't tell us to
Well, we just keep
get it out.
Why do we
It
need a
just
turn
said-
tracker? We don't need a turn tracker.
No. I guess we could just keep track of it other ways. All right.
So,
You are first, I think. Yeah, because you're the next person in line.
all right. Damage tracker set at 1. The house is now 10 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit.
It is your turn. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do.
So there's no more rooms to reveal, right?
No, if you explore a new room, you still review that room.
You still reveal the room.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I don't know how much I'm supposed to tell you guys. Not my win condition, I assume.
No.
All right.
You just do whatever it tells you to do. You don't have to tell us anything.
Okay. I'm going to start by creating a monster.
Yes, DKSB. It is cold. They're from what would that be in Celsius? That would be
0.
no, way below
It
that.
would be below 0. It would be like 3 or 4 below 0, I think.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing to talk about
Knowledge.
Celsius
Oh,
versus Fahrenheit is whenever you realize that 0 Celsius plus 0 degrees Celsius is 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, you may recall I said I would gain the might and the knowledge later. I just did that. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to use my ceremonial robe to reroll that one. 5. I'm creating a monster. This is a snow monster with might and speed equal to 1.
I think you mean Olaf.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. What was the other one's name? What did they call it?
Marshmallow.
I just
Marshmallow.
switched it. It went
Marshmallow's
from Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Marshmallow's not gonna fit in that hallway.
No, probably not.
And 0
And
degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm going to try and open this lock, which is a knowledge check. Is that right?
You don't really add.
No, it was
Knowledge
just
roll of 3+.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is unlocked.
Okay. So
I mean, you're right, but
So you reveal that.
It's funny to think about.
That you need to find a roof.
Did he unlock himself?
Yeah.
I did.
We were banking on him being locked in.
Well, he got to he went this way though.
Roof. Alright. The study. Once per game, if you end your turn here, put your explorer token here and gain 1 mental trait. So this probably has to go this way. It has an omen on it, but I assume we're not still flipping omens anymore, is that right?
You still get omens, you just don't roll for them.
It's okay. And then this is a dumbwaiter?
Yep.
So what does that mean?
It means you can use
You
a
can go over the
space
sewing room.
to go somewhere else.
Oh, Derek can come to me, huh? Letter, scrawled in ink, or whatever. You may hand one of your explorer tokens to another explorer. On your turn, you may move to that explorer's room, then discard this omen, and the explorer discards your explorer token. And there are no hunt rolls to make.
Well, don't like that.
Should I give Steven an explorer token so I can just show up in his room whenever?
Creep. Your
All
knight's at what, 6?
Yeah.
Oof.
And so I guess that ends my turn. Oh. How do I know what the thermostats are?
They're these item things.
And how do I know what's locked or unlocked?
Well, they're gonna go away when they're
Okay.
So they'll get flipped over.
All right.
whatever.
Okay. I think that means I've done everything I'm supposed to do on my turn.
Okay.
Unless the monsters get a separate turn, in which case I shouldn't have rolled that.
They go after you.
Alright, so that was their turn. Alright.
Okay. For my turn, I'm going to exit the panic room, which means I need to make a speed roll.
Oh my gosh, there's so much
6
to do.
dice,
Sorry.
please.
Advance the turn track 1. Negative 20 degrees below.
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did it!
Yeah.
And now I can go to any room with a dome wetter.
Yep.
You want to fight me?
I need 7 dice, please.
Jeez.
Are you using one of the shots?
Yep.
Wait, 7?
Speed 7 attack instead of a might attack.
I thought you was 6.
It says a speed 7 attack.
Gotcha.
So this is going to be against your speed.
Against my speed.
I think he still defends with might.
No, you defend with whatever you get
You
attacked
defend
with.
whatever you get attacked with.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Alright, so I have a speed of 4. So
So you take 3 physical damage.
3
And you
physical
You
damage.
can mix it up however you want.
Fuzzy wants to know if Carl knows that he has free room of the house.
Why would he not?
Or because he rolled for the locked room.
His room was locked. How was he supposed to get out?
Does Carl know if he has free roam of the house? I'm not
Is
sure
the
what you
house-
mean, Fuzzy.
The house is on your side. Basically, it's saying that you don't need to roll to pass obstacles and things.
Oh.
I don't need to roll to what?
So
Has obstacles
you
and
unlock
stuff.
that door.
Oh.
You
Unnecessarily.
didn't have to do that.
No, I didn't know that. Thanks. 1, 2. Yeah, sure. 3. All right. Thanks for that, Fuzzy. So, and
I'm gonna abort. How do I get... We're on the roof?
Yeah.
Are these locked?
Yes.
Is that what that means?
yeah, they are.
And I have to do what to get them unlocked?
You have to roll knowledge of 3+.
And
A
you can't.
knowledge of 3+.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go back to the sewing room. You can't double back.
I'm going to
Why
go...
don't you try since you're in the room?
Try to what? Okay.
I mean, you might as well try because it doesn't hurt anything to try.
Knowledge roll. I have to beat 4.
Yeah.
3.
Nope, doesn't happen.
I'm gonna go that way.
This way?
Oh, wait, no, that's my explorer token.
What? No, I put that there. That's a thermostat.
Oh,
Your
you put it
explorer
there.
token will have your face on it.
You put it there
Those
after
are
I read
somewhere
the
else.
explorer token thing.
No. Oh, all right. So are you gaining a mental trait? Or did you already do that?
I guess I should have done that.
A solarium. If you end your turn here, you may discard an item to gain 1 sanity. No thanks.
Move this.
Okay, but you also get
An item
item.
card.
item.
An idol. Perhaps it's chosen you for some greater purpose, like human sacrifice. Once per turn, you can rub the idol before making any trait, combat, or event roll to add 2 dice to the roll to a maximum of 8. Each time you do, lose 1 sanity. I can't use it till I get rid of my shotgun.
Okay.
Another weapon. I can use it.
Megan.
I'm going to follow Steven's suggestion and go ahead and gain that.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Too much stuff going on. I've only played this game like twice.
Can you not get to him and kill that thing?
Hmm?
Can you get to that thing and kill it? So it doesn't come after me?
Yeah, I can try. I can move one more.
Because its mine's only 2.
Correct.
Okay. So I guess I'll attack it.
I don't roll against.
Yeah, you
3.
3.
2.
It takes
So it
a...
takes-
It takes 8 point of damage, but it has a might of 2, so it's still up,
Yeah.
technically. And wait, does it say does it say in your book about monsters if they take damage or?
Because some of them is if they take any damage, they just die.
Yeah. Does it say an R thing about that?
No.
No. Ooh, have fun.
It doesn't say anything special about them being in combat, just
I think with
their
monsters,
might.
if they take damage, they die.
Maybe.
I think so. I think that's what the rule was, at least from the Legacy version.
Well, of course, that rule benefits you guys right now.
You know what, Carl? Shut up. Where are the rules?
Here's the rule book.
Yes, they are.
She just ate some.
Most monsters can't be killed. It is stunned and misses its next turn.
Okay, so it's stunned.
This isn't necessarily a monker, but I feel like
Yeah, it is. It's a snow monster.
it's a snow monster.
Is it stunned if it takes any damage? Or
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So now if you want, you're also in that room,
Yeah, I'm
so
going
you
to.
you can still.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I can only do that once per turn, right?
Yeah, you gotta do it once per turn.
Then I'm going to do it there. I have a knowledge of 6.
3.
Jeez.
We're doing well.
All right. Do you want to move?
I have a movement of 2. I can't really go anywhere.
Okay.
And it's stunned, so the monster can't do anything in this turn.
Coral.
My turn?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to start by making a monster.
Four.
3, 4, reroll 1. Oh, no monster this turn.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Alright. That monster is stunned,
They go after your turn.
and I don't have to deal with traps. Thank you for that one, Fuzzy. So I'm gonna move my movement to the other side of the locked door.
Okay.
I don't understand how that makes sense. Those doors are locked. How'd he get through?
He's
The house
an
is on
ice
his
queen.
side.
I froze the locks, and then I don't know. Don't look too hard into it.
All right. So is that everything in your turn?
And then
And
the
then
end
that
of my
goes-
turn,
That goes up
the
to
turn track goes up 1. House is now negative 30 degrees below
Oof.
Fahrenheit.
What, don't most people die at negative 60?
I don't know.
When do we start getting hurt by this temperature?
soon. So we gotta start.
Very soon.
Very soon. Alright, the monster son, it's Derek's turn.
Come on, 4. Nope. Three. Yep.
Unlocked.
Yep. It's unlocked.
Hey!
2,
Ouch.
8, 10.
Ouch.
And your
You might-
speed is now what?
Against my speed,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
4.
Still?
Right, so your boomstick is done.
Yeah.
Give me all 2s.
That's what you need.
No.
2,
4.
4, so you take 6 physical damage.
6 physical
Can you
damage.
take 6 physical, or
I
are you
don't-
dead?
I don't think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot.
I did it! I won the game!
The Ice Queen has fallen.
Suck it, Elsa.
Hello, Quasar Sevilla. Right?
Did you think it said what I said?
No.
All right. So who reads their scenario first, or
Well-
do they already know? So it doesn't really matter.
Well,
right?
if we win, then we read our
I
scenario.
have an
Okay,
if
that's
you
cool.
win. In the warm glow of the thermostats coming to life, the blood begins to return to your tingly, frostbitten fingers. You shiver again, perhaps out of habit, perhaps from nerves. As the ice begins to melt into huge puddles, you leap over the wet spots and make your way to the front door. You think to yourself that a long vacation is well overdue. Someplace warm sounds nice.
Right as we walk out the door, I take my unloaded shotgun and I just drop it in the umbrella bucket.
So, Derek, you want to know when you start taking damage?
Yeah.
4.
5.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
If
two,
it got to
two turns.
if it got to 5, I win. There is no you start
Oh,
taking
you just
damage.
win?
Oh,
If
you
it got
just
to
win?
5, I win.
Oh.
Nice.
But if we turn the thermostats down, does it go down?
Yes.
I think you bump it down 1. I assume
Bump it-
so.
Yeah, you
Yes.
bump it down.
I don't
one.
have that in
Yeah.
here, but I assume you bump it down 1 for every thermostat you disable.
Cool.
I bump it up 1 every turn, and my monsters
There.
can adjust the thermostat and bump it up again.
Oh, God!
Ooh.
Jesus.
So Derek saved our butts. Because the guy with 6 knowledge over here wasn't rolling well. I didn't get to use my key.
DK asked me, I think he got to re-roll 1 blank one.
Yeah,
on
he
his
did.
turns.
I think I should have given Steven my letter and then jumped into his room when Derek started chasing me.
Well, I barely unlocked that door. Alright. My knowledge was
I'm gonna
only
do
3.
this. Close up. Come back in our faces.
Hi.
Alright,
I'm gonna
give
do
me
the
the little
spiel.
baggies so we can.
We
You are,
are,
sir?
if you are new, welcome. We are Board Game House. We play board games in the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we play all sorts of board games like Betrayal and Catan and Everdell and
Subterra.
etc.
I've never heard of it, Setra. That sounds like a good one.
There is a game.
There is a game called Etc.
I want it.
I'm not surprised.
This month, obviously, is October. And
What?
obviously, we have embraced the spoop and have dubbed it Spoop Month. 13 streams of spooky spoop. So we're doing all, like, horror, Halloween, ghosty games this month. We've played,
What'd you do?
Subterra,
To-
we played. We're playing Betrayal tonight. What did we play the first day of Spooky Month?
Where did
I don't remember.
Purple Meeple! Ah!
Ah!
I forgot too.
What
Oh,
did
crap.
we play?
Spooked me right out.
Someone knock Derek, please. He's stuck.
What did we play?
Happily. What? When?
The
The
first day of
first
Spook
October.
Month.
We played Subterra and we played
Thank you.
Villainous.
Villainous.
Mm-hmm.
So we have lots of fun Spook Months planned.
Just
We
it's
actually-
1 month, just many games.
Yeah. We actually don't have Arkham Horror. We have Eldritch Horror, which
And
I think we should probably
And we also
play.
have Elder Signs.
We have Elder Sign.
Also, I have to work tomorrow, so I can't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to finish a game.
Also that, yes. But if you're enjoying the content, consider following us on our socials. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. That lets you know what we're doing and what we're playing. You can follow us on YouTube, where we post all of our how to plays and our VODs.
You should also probably follow us here.
And if you want and you're enjoying it, consider hitting that purple heart button. All it does is let you know when we go live, and you have to tell it to do that. So really all it does is help. Really, you're just helping us. So please. Because we're sitting at 571 followers. Did I miss a follower?
We get 2 people while we've been sitting here?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure we welcome 2 people.
we did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We did it. 29 more.
29 more followers until our goal of 600 followers. DK Aspie is reminding me that we do have a merch store. Go check out our fun merch.
You can get shirts with our faces on it.
You can.
And hats.
You can.
Not my face.
And water bottles.
Yeah.
Tonight we are joined by our good friend Carl,
Carl!
who no longer lives in the area, so we enjoy getting to see him when we can. Again, if you want somebody to blame for all of this, it's his fault.
DK Aspie, the man leggings are in our old store.
But you can still buy.
You can get there, I think.
We just can't change any of
I
it.
think you can get to our old store through a link below the video.
Not anymore.
Well, I don't know how to get there then.
I don't think anyways.
Then smash it twice, Quasar.
Yeah, please don't. If you've already smashed it,
If
don't.
you've already smashed the follow button, please don't smash it again.
No?
No.
I shouldn't suggest that?
Yeah, do not suggest not following.
I'm not a Twitch streamer. I'm just
A friend.
a friend.
So.
What are you kids doing on their internets?
Get off my lawn. But yeah, that's my spiel. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
That's too high.
You're too high.
I wish.
Alright, so we got all this. Those have been shuffled, yes? Maybe?
I didn't shuffle them. Did you?
No.
I can't
Go
shuffle.
ahead and put your thing back in. To your
Oh, you're
shadow
gonna
deck.
play it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, just once.
It's 8:30. We're gonna play at least one time.
I'm an old man with children.
Is 8:30 your bedtime?
Pretty close.
Sometimes. Sometimes you stay up late just because you can and your kids aren't allowed to, but... Neener, right?
I mean, yeah.
Have you started using because I said so?
I try really so incredibly hard not to say because I said so. I really want there to be a reason. You know, my parenting philosophy, right? But sometimes it slips. It's like, just stop asking questions and do what I say.
Why?
How are the babies?
The babies are good. Babies are good. The littlest one has been sick recently, but I think he's on the other side of it now. And the older one, my daughter, she was in dance for a while and had a recital, and we decided that was way too much trouble
Yeah.
for a 4-year-old.
Yep, that's a thing.
Yeah. But she wanted to do it, so, we let her give it a try. Kids are doing good.
Yay.
They like living at the beach, basically.
They like living. Just stop the sentence.
Stop there for the Spooktober stream, right?
Spooktober.
The children, they enjoy being alive.
So,
All right.
I feel like we should go ahead and make this announcement just in case.
I dropped my phone. I gotta find it. Oops, sorry.
Yeah,
Hi, Steven.
You can see if
Hi, Steven. Oh, hello.
messaged you back.
She has not messaged me back yet.
Okay, so Wednesday, it's looking like we're going to have to start just a little bit later. And like, you don't know this, I told you this.
Bad poker face over there.
We're looking to start at 8 instead of 7 this time because Stephen and I have rehearsal at 6:30 that I don't want to miss. This is mostly my fault because it's technically a conflict for me, but I don't want to miss it. So we'll start a little later, but we'll be back on here and
DK
go
asked
about
me,
as
you
long
go to
as we
sleep on
usually
Wednesday
do.
and watch the VOD.
Yeah, you. So, but we'll try and book it back.
And
to
it'll
be
just
here
be,
by 8.
and it's just gonna be a shorter stream. Like we're not gonna go later. We'll still probably only go to like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it'll just be like 2 hour stream instead of a 3 hour stream. So.
Yeah. And Rock of Ages. Spiked in.
Woo.
There's a lot of this. So.
But yeah, so. Yeah. It's
We're
gonna be a lot
gonna
of
play
fun.
the game now. I'm gonna fill this awkward silence.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You filled it so well.
I'll go first.
I switched to Peter Akimoto for this round. He has slightly different
1,
stance.
2, 3.
You want to wait
Four.
till I switch over the
Switch
camera?
over the camera.
I don't. That's your fault, not mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bathroom.
Important to find in the house.
The spooky haunted house.
You know.
Event. Lights out. Your flashlight goes out. Don't worry, someone else has batteries. Keep this card. You can move only one space each turn until you end your turn in the same room as another explorer. At the end of that turn, discard this card. Then you can move normally again. If you have the candle or end your turn in the furnace room, discard this card.
Starting off strong.
I'm only 3 spaces away from everybody.
For
3
now.
turns.
Just
Everybody
spreading.
scatter.
Scatter! Alright.
Not true, Ember. It can always get worse.
The spiral staircase. You may spend 2 spaces of movement to move to any landing. Alright, and there's no event, omen, or item card on here, so I can actually keep going.
Yep.
That was 1, 2, 3. The statuary corridor.
You don't like statuaries.
Do not. Don't like that I'm in this room.
It's only an event.
Still don't like it. Acupuncture. Wow, this is literally the worst thing ever. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're not in a confined space.
Yeah, but I don't like needles. This room is pleasantly lit with candles. A woman with long, dark hair and a pristine white coat smiles warmly at you. She raises a needle, thin as a hair, and longer than her hand. The point of the needle glints in the candlelight as it is driven toward your eye. Wow! I hate this card! Go to an adjacent discovered room and lose 1 sanity or attempt a might roll. Well, I'm definitely going to attempt a might roll. Three. Gain 1 speed and 1 might.
Nice.
Wow.
That was terrible. Don't like that.
Dentists. Aspie. Dentists.
People.
The chapel. Event. The walls have eyes. A series of faded portraits hang on the walls. Their eyes seem to be following you. Is it just the painter's trick? No. The silent, dead faces are trying to tell you something. I must attempt an insanity roll.
Read it.
I attempt a sanity roll.
Sanity roll.
Two, I lose a sanity. But I gain a sanity because I had my turn there, so it's a wash.
Okay, Peter. Let's go.
Pumpkin eater.
No, Akimoto.
Oh.
Let's go this way. The Menagerie. Once per game, if you end your turn here, put your explorer token here and gain 1 physical trait. The Menagerie is also a dumbwaiter room. And it has an event. Lightning strikes. You count the seconds from when you see the flash. Second. All explorers on the roof or in the outside room must attempt a might roll. Nobody's outside. Who cares?
All right.
And I'm going to gain 1 physical trait. So.
Okay, I'm done.
Poor Derek.
The game room.
Hey. Wrong kind of game, though.
Wrong kind of game. I don't like this kind of game.
Let's play a game.
Creepy crawlies.
Gross.
A 1,000 bugs spill out on your skin, under your clothes, and in your hair. You must attempt a sanity roll. Four. Lose 1 sanity.
Oh. What did you have to get for it to be good?
I was gonna
5.
say.
Had to get a 5 for it to be good.
It was 1,000 bugs. I mean, it makes sense you have to get at least 5, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, right?
The dining room. An omen. A skull. A skull. Cracked and missing teeth. If you take mental damage, you take it all as physical damage instead. I'd rather do it the other way around, but that's fine. Okay. Haunt roll. Come on, 0. No. No haunt.
Continuing on. The collapsed room. You must attempt a speed roll of 5+.
Or ends up in the upper landing.
Speed roll was 4. To avoid falling.
To the upper landing.
Hey, you don't fall.
Look at that. 6.
So you just keep going.
Nice.
So where did they go from there?
I guess I'm gonna go this way. I'll go this way. Just because. Doesn't really matter where I place the room. I'm not going back to the collapsed room. I guess I could turn around. Where are all the ground tiles, Steven? A dusty hallway.
Okay, keep going.
What is my speed? 4?
So that's 1, 2.
3. A charred room. And that one has an omen.
The only problem is you can't go back to the chapel because that's not a door there.
Oh.
That's fine. There's still.
Well, there's not
down
much.
here.
There's not much I can
And
do
you could
about
go
that.
this way.
Yeah.
It's not
I
that
went
big a
this
deal.
way and got this towel.
Okay.
Yeah, Steven. Jeez, he's fine.
All right. A dog. Companion. This mangy dog seems friendly. At least you hope it is. Gain 1 might and 1 sanity right now. Dogs are useful. Lose 1 might and 1 sanity if you lose custody of the dog. Take a small monster token to represent the dog. Put it in your room. Once during your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away using doors and stairs, and then return. It can pick up, carry, and or drop 1 item before it returns.
Oh, nice.
It's not slowed by opponents. It can't use one-way passengers, and it can't carry items that slow movement. Cannot be dropped, traded, or stolen. And how do I lose the dog?
It can get killed.
Okay. Haunt roll. We're good. This is my dog. Woof, woof.
A library. Once per game, if you end your turn here, gain a knowledge. The voice. I'm under the floor, buried under the floor. The voice whispers once, then is gone. You must attempt a knowledge roll. My knowledge is 3.
Ouch.
You dig and search for the voice to no avail.
Well,
Better than losing something.
And I ended my turn there, so I gain a knowledge.
Yeah.
right. Continuing on. The Mystic Elevator. Once per turn, roll 2 dice and move this room to any open door. Three. The upper floor.
Going up.
Going up.
Hey, you can go help Derek.
So that was one. 2, 3. You have to end your turn.
Yep.
4. The Solarium. You end your turn here, you may discard an item card to gain 1 sanity. Well, let's see what my item is, if I want to discard it or not. Camcorder. Left by a previous explorer, there seems to be something on the tape. You should totally watch it. When you draw this card, put a number of triangular knowledge roll tokens on this card equal to the number of explorers. An explorer in possession of the camcorder can take a knowledge roll token to gain 1 knowledge. You may not gain a knowledge roll token if you already have one. When there are no tokens left, discard this card and all those knowledge roll tokens.
What's on the camcorder?
It doesn't tell me.
Is it home videos of like Christmas? Is it ghost porn? Is it death scenes?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest and say that this is a confusing card to me. So I'm going to discard it so I can gain a sanity.
What? No, we can all gain a knowledge from it.
Basically, you just put 4 triangles on there, and each of us can watch something on there and get a thing. We just have to pass
You
it
have
off
to
to each
come
other.
to me then,
That's fine.
because it's keeping me from getting my sanity back to
There's your knowledge tokens.
normal.
Well, you can watch
you
it
get
right now
knowledge.
and get one.
You can get a knowledge.
Here's where obsession can gain knowledge. Gain 1 knowledge. Alright.
That goes away.
No, I need it.
What? Why?
It stays here. You may not gain a knowledge roll token if you already have one. When there are no tokens left, discard this card and all those knowledge roll tokens. It stays here, so I know that I took it.
Alright, my turn. My movement's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm ending my turn there. Once per game, if I end my turn there, I gain a knowledge. And Derek, I'm in your room, so does that work for your thing now?
Into my turn.
Oh. I tried.
Okay, so if I try to pass the collapsed room, I have to pass the speed roll, right?
Correct.
Correct. Again. Otherwise, you take...
1 damage.
Oh, well, you're going to end in the basement and take 1 damage. With no way to get out of the basement kind of right now.
Yeah, alright. Well,
Keep
forget
exploring.
that. Does the dog follow me as I move, or
Yep.
does he move separately?
Nope.
Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Figure out what's over here. The study. Once per game, if you end your turn here, put your explorer token here and gain 1 mental trait. And look at that, Steven. It can work.
Hi, the totally anonymous Meyer Lauren.
Well, it's a 13, so we don't know who she is.
We don't know who she is.
Who could that be? I tried to show her how to change her username, guys. It didn't work out.
Although, hi, Pint Size. We've missed you.
Gain 1 mental trait. I'm going to gain.
Hope you are
a
doing well.
knowledge. I went to college.
Just now?
Yeah, and gained a knowledge. Omen. A box. They were always telling you to think outside of it. Now, you're worried you'll end up inside it. When you draw this card, draw an item card and put it on this card. That item cannot be dropped or traded. If someone would steal that item, you can instead discard the box. On your turn, you may remove that item from the box and put a different item in your possession into the box. If it is empty, you may put an item into the box. The box cannot be stolen.
It's a very complicated box.
I have smelling salts. If you or another living explorer's knowledge is below its starting value and you're in the same room, you can raise that trait to its starting value by using the smelling salts and then discard.
Nice.
You cannot steal my smelling salts. I may let you use them.
You gotta get above a 3. You got it.
Done.
Derek, your turn, sir.
I mean, smelling salts is better than having healing salve for a limb, so.
For a hand.
Why is my stump sticky?
Strong hand.
Hey, I successfully killed the Ice Queen with my sticky stump.
No, with a shotgun.
I don't think you say sticky stump on stream. You just... Do you get an item card if you... Should I have done an event card?
No, you do not. If it's already been,
So I've been revealed.
you don't get it.
Oh. Well then, I
Derek's trying to get that shotgun again and come after me.
won't do anything. Huzzah!
I mean, you could have moved. Could have been in the same room as
There's
Megan.
no doors here, though.
Yeah.
That would just be
Oh.
putting me a space away from doing more things.
Indeed.
Wait, when you go past where you drop off the camcorder,
Oh, that's what I should have done.
drop off to me and I'll give it to him before
Yeah.
I leave. Thanks.
Here you go.
Let's put the camcorder in the box.
Well, when you get it, you can put it in the box.
Alright.
What's in the box?
1, 2, 3. Right?
Yep. Nope, that was upper.
Yeah, the upper
Oh,
one.
sorry. I'm
I'm
still
not
on the ground.
I'm not on the ground floor anymore. The locked room. Where's my key when I need it? Put a lock token on each door of this room. To enter or exit through a locked door, attempt a knowledge roll of 3+ to remove the lock. Now hang on. Does this door lock behind me?
Yes.
It did last game. I was stuck in there with Derek.
And then you died!
There's one lock. Are you gonna try to unlock one of them to get out of that room right now?
No, it's
It's
An event.
It's an event room.
2.
It was awful, Ember.
Yes,
I felt-
Gemini Lightning, we are pre-hunt. This is our second time round. The first time round, Carl was the traitor, and he turned into Elsa, and I shot him with a shotgun.
Which is fitting, because I can play Let It Go on a ukulele.
Ooh. Well, the hunt was entitled "Let It Glow."
Which I don't really understand why it was called Let It Glow. There wasn't really anything glowing.
Revolving wall. The wall spins to another place.
Oh.
Yeah, that is what a revolving wall does.
So we need...
Place the wall switch token on a wall without an exit in this room, or a corner of this room. If there isn't a room on the other side of the wall switch, draw room tiles until you find one for this floor. Then put it in the house. Then put your explorer in that room. Once during an explorer's turn, if that explorer is either in either room, he or she can attempt a knowledge roll to use the wall switch. Sweet.
Do you want to do it?
Gemini
Yeah.
Lightning, we are playing with the Widow's Walk expansion, which adds the roof
A
and
panic
several tiles
room.
and stuff. But I think Widow's Walk adds a lot to the game in terms of like extra
It's
things.
me another event.
Wait, do you do a
I'm
roll
still
for it,
stuck
or...
in
A
there.
knowledge roll.
No. No, not the first time.
Oh, okay.
If I then put in the house, then put your explorer in that room.
Gotcha. Okay, but then this needs to
That needs to
here,
stay
though.
there. Yeah. It is meant to be. You collapse to the floor, visions of future events pouring through your head. Choose one of these two options. Okay, you can look at the
top 3 tiles or cards in any one of the stacks. If you do, rearrange those 3 tiles or cards in any order and don't tell anyone the results. You can choose instead to roll 4 dice and write down the result. For one future die roll of your choice that you attempt, you can use that number instead of rolling. If that number is higher than the maximum possible result, use the maximum possible result instead. I'm gonna do
Ooh, thanks.
Three.
3.
So chat, remember 3 for Megan.
Super!
Okay. My turn. I'm going to take my knowledge. So my knowledge now up to 7. I'm going to pass this to Derek.
Cool.
Then I'm going to move and do things. Because that's how this game works. I'm moving to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's see which floor I end up on. 3.
Upper floor.
The upper floor.
There are no open doors.
Well, these
Well,
are
there's a
technically
locked
open
open door.
doors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are technically open doors. You just can't exit the elevator without making a roll. Or you leave it where it is.
4. Bull stuff.
Carl.
Me and my dog are going this way. Let's go here. That was
A boy and his dog.
boy and his dog.
Feed a pumpkin eater. And his adorable
Treehouse.
pooch.
Put a plant token on any open door on the roof or upper floor. This room is adjacent to that door. Who wants to come back to the ground floor?
Well, I need to drop off this camcorder to use, so.
That makes sense. Put it in one of the locked rooms. That's
What?
the only open. That's the only open door.
Oh.
On any door in the roof of the upper floor.
In either the roof, so any of these
Oh, I
4,
see. Okay.
or one of those locked doors. Are the only places you can actually put it. Drake wants to know what the name of your doggo is.
Gosh, I haven't.
Improv.
Fred.
Fred?
Gary
like
Oldman.
Freddy? Like.
Yeah, like.
Like what? Oh. Oh.
Your fingers are gonna be red.
But Gary!
Alright, I guess I'll put it in the roof landing.
Okay.
And then I have an event. Something slimy. What's that around your ankle? A bug? A tentacle? A dead hand clawing? You must attempt a speed roll.
Speed roll. Ah.
4+, you gain, you break free, gain 1 speed.
Nice. Now remember, you have that dog, so once he uses that... Oh, sorry. Once he uses the camcorder, you could send your dog to go... He could drop it on the ground, you could send your dog to go get it.
The dog can go
The dog can go 6 spaces. 1,
And
2,
return.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I'm saying wherever he ends up, if he comes back this way, which he
Right, but
has
I'm
to.
saying it needs to go here and then up.
Well,
Well, no, he can go up here, too. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get to the landing, depending on where he ends up.
Where does this end up?
That takes 2 spaces to go to the same place.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Or the room landing. Or any landing.
Oh, any landing.
I'm going to get this token. And then I'm gonna get on the elevator.
Anything but 3.
Basement, and you take a dive damage.
1 point of physical damage.
Well, now I can't get to Derek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should have dropped the camcorder in the upper landing.
Oh, you know, I could have sent the dog last turn, but he wasn't close enough.
No. Because they can go 6 spaces and return to you, correct?
Yeah. Up to 6 spaces away.
3, 4.
And it's very smart. It uses doors and stairs.
A
But not mystic
creaky
elevators.
hallway.
But not mystic elevators.
You keep
1,
going.
2, 3, 4, 5. A crypt. If you end your turn here, take 1 point of mental damage. End of it. Jonah's turn. 2 boys are playing with a wooden top. Two boys are playing with a wooden top.
No. Don't do it again.
Would you like a turn, Jonah? One asks. No, says Jonah. I want all the turns. Jonah takes the top and hits the other boy in the face. The boy falls. Jonah keeps hitting him as they fade from view. If an explorer has the puzzle box, that explorer discards that item and draws a replacement item for it. If this happens, you gain 1 sanity. Otherwise, you take 1 die of mental damage. No one has the puzzle box. No mental damage, and then I
1
take
point of mental damage there.
Is your knowledge below your starting value?
No. Were you gonna trade your salts for the camcorder?
I could send my dog with the smelling salts and have it return with the camera.
Yeah, but how he can't get down to the basement
Not now.
unless you make him fall through the collapsed room.
He's not affected by that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't like the noise. Alright. Well, I am straight up stuck in this room right now. So, I have to make a... Once during Explorer's turn, if that Explorer is in either room, he or she can attempt a knowledge roll to use the wall switch. Oh, there's a very good chance I may, like, be stuck in here for
Forever.
a while. Okay, no, we're good. So I found the wall switch, so I can move through, but when I leave, I have to make a speed roll.
Well, wait. I don't think that wall has to be like that. I think you can actually... I don't think it has to be on the door. When you put the revolving room there, I don't think that goes on the door. I think it has to just be on the wall. So you actually could do...
No, it was only on the wall here. It leads into the panic room.
The panic room came into play because of the room before it.
Yeah.
That event gave
But
her
it
the
doesn't
wall.
say... It doesn't say that it's going to a door.
But that's where she put it, and that was turns ago.
I think I'm the one that actually set it down for her.
No, I did.
Alright.
Because that's the way I would have done it, because it makes sense. Does it make sense for there to be more... Oh, I can move to any... Oh, I don't have to do that. And I could move down to the menagerie.
Yeah, you can go to any room with a
Or the
dumbwaiter.
study. Could have done that first. Otherwise, I'm stuck in that locked room.
Well, what was the roll? Was it the same roll?
No.
Same number of dice?
Yeah.
So just use that result for that.
Okay.
3+, but you rolled real high.
Mm-hmm.
So, use the dumbwaiter.
It's 3+ for both.
Yeah, but it's just when you leave the room, though. So even if you got through past the switch, you would still have to roll it again.
But instead of doing that, she can use the 3+ to use the
to use the
dumbwaiter.
panic room to use the
You
dumbwaiter.
you're not using the roll that you banked.
No.
You're just using... Okay, I understand.
using this roll
I
that I just
misunderstood. I
rolled.
thought you were going to...
Because I misunderstood the panic. I thought I was
Sure.
going to have to take damage if I didn't
No.
do something with the panic room. And no. So I'm going to move down here to the study, actually. Because there's an open door there. And we'll go here.
Now you're on the ground.
Now I'm on the ground. Abandoned room. Mask. A somber mask to hide your intentions. Once during your turn, you can attempt a sanity roll to use the mask.
2, 3, 4.
Be good.
Okay. Alright, my turn. And I'm still upstairs, and now there's an open door, so I'm going to do that. The observatory.
Wow.
Conservatory, sorry. Not observatory. Night views. You see a vision of a ghostly couple walking the ground, silently strolling in their wedding best. I must attempt a knowledge roll. My knowledge is 7.
Attempt that knowledge roll. Squatting Snoopy.
Squatting Snoopy.
Huh. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you so much for that follow.
Thank you so much there, Squatting
Fine,
Snoopy.
Take care, lovely people. Carl, you are neat.
Thanks. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just reading it for myself.
So I definitely passed this.
Bye, Spiketon.
5
Bye,
plus.
Spiketon.
You recognize the ghost as the former inhabitants of the house. You call their name. They turn to you, whispering dark secrets to the house. Gain 1 knowledge.
Also, happy very belated birthday.
So belated.
I texted you, but
I texted you too and you didn't
I
respond.
wanted to make sure that you saw it.
My
Okay,
knowledge
love
is
you,
now at 8. I'm knowledgeable as...
Knowledgeable AF. What?
I'm knowledgeable AF, as the kids would say.
What?
Those darn
Used to
kids.
live in the house. It's the groundskeepers.
So, remind me, the dumbwaiters. If I go to a dumbwaiter room, can I spend movement points to move to another
I believe
dumbwaiter?
it's 2 to use this dumbwaiter.
Yes.
2. I'm gonna keep exploring. The patio. Come, Fred.
Come, Fred. Enjoy your night shift, sir.
A spider! A spider the size of a fist lands on your shoulder and crawls into your hair. You must attempt a speed roll. Or a speed roll to brush it away, or a sanity roll to stand still. Well, I have more speed than sanity, so... Speed it is!
Ooh, 5.
5. 4 plus, it's gone. Gain 1 in the trait you use to attempt this roll. Yeah.
Speedy little thing.
Bye, Felicia.
Jesus. Wow. We are back in 2015.
My memes are a little dated.
Was it that long ago?
Where do you want to go,
Probably.
Derek?
Probably.
It doesn't say anything about leaving, right?
If you end your turn here. No.
Okay, 1, 2. A kitchen.
Why is
Kitchen.
the kitchen near the crypt?
Why is the kitchen in the basement?
Because the flesh is grass. Okay, Omen. Medallion. A medallion inscribed with a pentagram. You are immune to the effects of the pentagram chamber, the crypt, and the graveyard. You're a little too late, son. Make a hunt roll now.
There are 5.
1, 2, 3, yes. 3.
It's about to get spooky up in here.
Spooky! I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it.
I think I would like to do it,
No, I never get to do it.
but I rolled it.
Okay. I want to do it. Is it the medallion?
36.
I don't understand why you get to do it every time.
It's not in that one. It's
okay.
one of the originals.
Okay.
The
36.
That's gonna be in this one.
I think you should hand it to Megan so that she can read it.
Right top. I'm gonna do
How does it? Don't you have to decide who's the traitor?
Missy Duboard or highest speed.
What is your speed?
6.
Damn it! There you go. Get out.
Get out!
I have a word for you, sir, and it has 4 letters in it.
I have a dog for you.
I don't think you're gonna be getting that camcorder anytime soon.
I'm gonna take it. 36, right?
36.
36. Better with friends.
I read? Oh no, you can go
No,
ahead.
it's okay. You can read it since you didn't get to be the traitor.
The medallion glows a bluish black, pulsing steadily in the gloom. You feel the house shift as water rushes into the basement. Great. Didn't someone mention a boat stored in the attic? All of you immediately run up the stairs, all except the one who brought you here. Your traitorous companion doesn't seem interested in escaping. The house is sinking. You don't have time to figure out why, but you might have enough time to escape. What about the bad guys? The traitor has lured you here to die. The house is sinking into an underground swamp, and you will drown unless you escape. You win when at least half the heroes who started the haunt, rounding up, escape the house alive. You can't leave anything living. You can't leave any living heroes behind in the house when you escape. How to escape? The rowboat is in the attic. If the attic is not yet in the house, you'll have to explore the upper floor until you find it. Pick up the rowboat and carry it from the attic to the balcony or tower. Put the rowboat token on your character card while you're carrying it.
We have an issue. It's an upper floor tile.
Mm-hmm.
We can use the spiral staircase to get to the attic.
But no, we don't have an attic. That's not an attic, is it?
That's the attic landing.
The roof.
That's the roof. It's not the attic.
We need the roof.
The problem is that all those rooms are closed off.
These are doors.
Oh,
Door.
you're right. Sorry.
They're locked.
You have to take the rowboat to the balcony or the tower. The rowboat is a heavy item, so while you're carrying it, each room you enter counts as 2 spaces of movement. Only one hero can carry the rowboat, but it can be traded. The dog cannot carry the rowboat. As soon as all living heroes are in the balcony or tower with the rowboat, you can escape. You can't escape while living heroes are in the house. The flooding. If any explorer, including the traitor, begins a turn on a flooded level of the house, the following effects apply. If it's partially flooded, you move 2 fewer spaces that turn. If it's fully flooded, you move 4 fewer spaces that turn and take 2 points of physical damage. This damage cannot be prevented or reduced in any way. No matter how flooded the house is, you can always move at least 1 space each turn. To slow the flood, the traitor is using the turn damage track to mark the passage of time. During your turn, you can drop the medallion in a partially or fully flooded room to stop the sinking for 1 turn. When you do, discard that card. During the traitor's next turn, he or she does not advance the turn track.
Okay.
Yes.
What do we have to do?
We have to find the attic to get the rowboat. We have to take the rowboat to either the tower or the balcony.
Which neither one of those are out yet.
Correct. And then we all have to be in that room. So the biggest obstacle right now is me. But the elevator's down there.
Yeah, the mystic elevator. And Megan trying to get back up.
Oof.
Well, you can take
I'm
this.
just gonna run.
Well, wait, can you take that
You can
up
take
to
the dumbwaiter.
dumbwaiter to the panic room or not?
No.
No, there's no dumbwaiter there.
There's no dumbwaiter there.
Oh.
But you can... What's your speed?
My speed is 4.
You can take the dumbwaiter to the menagerie and go that way.
Honestly, that's faster than going the other way. Than going like the regular way, because the dumbwaiter's 2, right?
Yeah.
So if I went to the study and then took the study to the menagerie,
You're not
that
there.
cuts off a
Space.
space.
Well,
so.
it cut off a lot more because you have to go this way.
No,
Because there's.
I can go this way.
Oh.
Well, either way, it cuts off a lot of spaces.
Yeah. So I'll go from
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
and then
Okay.
you gotta get into the locked room.
Is it a knowledge roll to unlock
It's
the
knowledge
room?
rolls, yeah. So you'll be the one that
I will unlock doors.
gets us in there.
I can only unlock. Can I only lock? Can I pick a lock?
Put a lock. Attempt a knowledge roll of 3+ to remove the lock.
Can I only do 1 per turn?
1 per turn, yeah.
But like if I
To
unlock
enter or
the
exit through a locked door, attempt a knowledge roll to remove the lock. So
So I
you
can
can
just
get
do
in
2.
and go out, yeah.
Okay. So I can get rid of 2 at least for
Yes.
Does the haunt begin with the haunt?
It goes to the next. Usually it goes to the next
Just
person
the
in
next
line.
person. It
Yeah.
doesn't go after the haunt.
No.
The traitor.
Should we see if he's done?
Sure.
Carl, are you done?
I'm gonna go down and get my other snacks.
Well, I'm not good, but I'm done.
Taking my phone this time.
matter? You bored?
Yeah, you take a long time to read.
I don't take as long as you do.
You don't know how long it takes me to read. And also, we were discussing with the chat what our strategy was.
Well, I didn't do that last time. I probably should. You're taking your phone so you can go watch the stream, aren't you? Alright. So, haunt number 36. Carl! Thanks, Ember. Oh, I knocked something over. It's Megan's phone. Don't tell her. Whatever, it's staying down there. Many years ago, you drowned in the underground swamp beneath this house. Since that time, you have existed as a ghost, alone and lost in your watery grave. Then, you found the medallion. Its power gave you the chance to return to mortal form and find others who might share your twilight existence with you. I do get it all the time. You have carefully selected and brought your new friends to the house. Now it is time for them to join you in death. Already you hear the water filling the basement. You must not let them escape. Death is better with friends. Right now, your explorer is still in the game but has turned traitor. Put a pentagonal item token in the attic to represent the rowboat. If the attic is not in play, put the rowboat token there when the attic is discovered. Set aside 4 triangular might tokens. Set the turn damage track to 0. Oh, they didn't get that out for me last time. Let me find all that stuff. So essentially, I read through this. The house is slowly flooding. They're trying to escape. I want them to not escape. There will be a rowboat appearing whenever someone discovers the attic. And I can destroy the rowboat. The win conditions are, for me, all of the other heroes die, or I destroy the rowboat. What did that say? Set aside might tokens. Might. So, my dog, I still have a dog. It's only really useful because it gives me extra might at this point, because no one's going to give my dog any items. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for a pentagonal something. 3 sides, 5 sides. Put a pentagonal item token in the attic, so that will come into play when we find the attic. Let's see, what else was there? And the turn damage track, which is somewhere around here. There. Alright, set the turn damage track to 0. You will keep track of the time. Alright, and for the rest of the rules for this scenario, what you know about the heroes. The houses and the surrounding area are sinking into an underground swamp. The heroes will try to escape. You win, I already told you this. They're all dead, or the rowboat's broken. At the end of your turn, advance the turn and damage track to the next number, beginning with 1. Depending on the turn, the house will be flooded to different levels. So at turn 1, the basement is partially flooded. Turn 2, it is fully flooded, and it continues to move up the house from there. Flooding affects all heroes, but not you. The effects of flooding are defined in the other book. Special attack rules. You may attack the rowboat, not a robot, that would be more interesting, once per turn, but only with a might attack. You can attempt a might roll of 3+ to damage the rowboat. Each time you damage the rowboat, put a might roll token on your character's card. After you've accumulated 4 tokens, the next successful might attack disables the rowboat. My might is currently 5. Hi, Jansian? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'll make sure they acknowledge you when they come in. My name is Carl. I don't run this stream, but I am the traitor in Betrayal and House of the Hill, so I'm just explaining what I'm doing before I call them back. So yeah, my strategy is I'm gonna head up to the roof and try and find the attic first and go beat the crap out of the rowboat. I don't really know what else to do. And I win, as I said, if they are all dead or the boat is broken. Alright, I'm gonna call them back. They drop items if they die, the dog can get them for you. Thanks, DK. Yeah. Just looking back at the chat. Hi, Round Brow. Thanks for subscribing. Once again, my name is Carl. I don't run this stream, but I'm playing with them tonight, and I am the traitor in Betrayal and House of the Hill. And I'm going to call them back so they can acknowledge both of you now. Steven! Steven!
No, there are other people here.
I didn't yell for Derek. I yelled for Steven. Look, even the chat's yelling for Steven. I'm done. You had a new subscription and a new follower.
Sure.
While I was running your stream for you.
Sure. Who was the subscriber?
The subscriber was
Roundbrow. I heard you.
Roundbrow. Yeah. Subscriber was Roundbrow, and the new follower was, I'm gonna butcher it again, Giancian? Giancian. I welcomed them both, but I said you would do it properly when you came back.
Well, Roundbrow is my buddy, and he's been here for a while, so welcome back with your Twitch Prime sub for 8 months.
Hey, Jun-Sian. Hi. Welcome to the neighborhood. No, we have the roof landing. Well, we don't have the attic yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We have the solarium, the library, the conservatory, the bathroom, the locked room, and the panic room.
Yeah.
We haven't had, no one's done any exploring in the roof yet, so...
Alright.
And I assume...
We continue where we left off.
No, I know that, but I assume you've read something about surviving in some conditions that may or may not arise as we play.
Yes.
Okay.
You talking about you trying to kill us with a flood?
So, Jianxian, we are past the first exploring phase, and we're in the
Point of no return.
SoCal RMD. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you for the
Hello.
following. Woo. Cool.
The final
So, Jianxian, we are we've gone through the exploring phase, and now we are in the haunt phase. We rolled the dice, and according to the books, Carl, the person with the highest speed, was going to be the traitor. So Carl is our traitor.
Thanks, Carl.
Twice in a row.
He's trying to kill us by flooding the house in a swamp.
I'm trying to redeem myself. I tried to kill you with ice. It didn't work. So
And now the
I'm
ice is
going to-
melting.
Yeah, now the ice is all melted. So I'm going to water.
Thanks,
Hey, sweetie.
sweetie, you can't be there. Come here.
And
Well,
it was Derek's turn when we left.
now
So
it is Megan's turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
by the way, you can't have my smelling salts anymore. Do you still have the camcorder?
No.
Oh yeah, let me just get it to you.
Can I still have the camcorder? All right.
Just come over here. Let me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. That's all Meg can do. My turn. I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna try to unlock that. It is a knowledge roll of 3+. I have a knowledge of 8.
You are knowledgeable AF.
So you guys have one on me in that you play this more often than I do. My faith.
She flung that door open.
She did. Is the attic a roof-only room, or is it roof and upper?
It is just upper.
It's
only upper.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be an upper room.
Yeah, because the roof is actually a part of the Widow's Walk expansion.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
this is a
Basic.
base game.
And then I'm going to unlock this one as well.
No dice.
No, there's dice. I just didn't unlock it. Can I lock the other way? Go the other way?
Wow. I don't know. I feel like that's breaking the game.
It's breaking the game. I'm not going to do that. All right. Well, that's all I'm doing.
My turn. Alright, so I have 6 speed, as we previously discussed.
Oh no.
And let's see. I guess I am pretty beefy right now. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with my dog.
Oh no.
Say hi, Megan. And
Are you going to attack her with your might?
yeah, I am.
So your might is 5.
My might is 5.
The little boy's about to punch the hot girl.
The little dead boy with his dead dog.
He's dead?
Spoilers!
Sorry. I thought you guys knew that part. Alright.
6.
6.
So
Okay.
Megan, what's your might?
My might is 4.
So you get 4 dice. To beat a 6. Can you use the mask?
No. Oh, my turn. It's not my turn.
2, 4,
6.
6.
Ha! No
Nice. Nice.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta slow down this kid.
End of my turn. The basement is now partially flooded.
Oh no.
How do we know what is partially mean? Oh,
Partially.
read?
Yes, partially
I
is.
don't listen when they talk.
Partially flooded. Move 2 fewer spaces that turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Derek.
It is your turn.
Hey, Carl. Suck my medallion.
Please don't run away with her.
No kitty.
Okay, Lynx, you're gonna have to go back outside. If you're gonna stay
I'll get her.
Back outside. Bye, love.
Goodbye, kitty.
Bye, love bug.
Bye, kitty. Oh, you love us. Bye, Faith. Bye, Faith.
Rammed my head into the.
thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great game, and we are playing with the Widow Walk expansion too.
Somebody knocked the game room away.
That was here.
Oh yeah, that was right here.
Okay.
Okay, so I am in the kitchen.
Sorry.
And my speed is reduced by 2.
So you have a movement of 3, which means you can get to the Mystic Elevator.
Yes, I will do that. And as I stroll through the basement landing, I'm going to drop the medallion, which means on your next turn, you cannot advance the tracker.
Is that what that means?
Yep.
Yes,
You're dropping it?
I'm dropping it.
I feel like that then it just goes into one of those rooms.
The trader is using the turn damage track to mark the passage of time. During your turn, you can drop the medallion in a partially or fully flooded room to stop the sinking for 1 turn. When you do, discard that card. During the trader's next turn, he or she does not advance the turn/damage track.
Okay, so it's just 1 turn of not advancing.
Correct.
And you can't pick it back up.
Right.
Correct.
It's gone because it's at the bottom of the flood.
Okay.
And then I need 2 dice to roll the elevator.
Well, help me remember that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't let you forget.
3, rock and roll.
Upper landing. You have to go to one of the locked rooms.
Yeah.
But you're still in there because that was the end of your movement.
Yeah, that's the end of your movement.
But I can try and unlock it.
You can try and unlock it.
My knowledge is 4.
Knowledge is power.
We're going to get rid of the Mystic Elevator, those that we have.
4.
Unlocked.
Nice. Alright.
And I'm just going to hold on to this, but I'm going to toss it over here.
Alright, so point of order question. When
Sure.
she's leaving me, as I assume she's going to do,
It counts as 1 extra. You're considered an obstacle, so it costs her an extra movement to get past you.
but there's no extra attack.
No,
Okay.
there's no attack of opportunity.
No attack of
this is not
opportunity.
D&D.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Try and unlock it.
I'm gonna try and unlock it. It's a knowledge roll.
Yep.
That'd be 3. Done. 4.
Alright, so Steven, you're free to do
Explore.
your thing. I'm going to try and do the mask.
4.
4. If I put on the mask, I gain 2 knowledge and lose 2 sanity.
Okay. All right. Now, do you
Really thought it was might.
Now, it's
but
been a while. Do we still do events and things when we go into these
Yes.
new rooms? Okay.
New rooms, yeah.
The Bloody Room.
Get an item.
Yeah, let's just scooch this whole thing.
Go this way. Okay.
Scooch. Scooch it a scooch.
No one's
Okay.
going to the basement anyway.
Armor.
It's flooded.
Anytime, not just once per turn, you take physical damage, take 1 less point of damage.
Oh,
This item cannot be stolen.
So the doctor has put on, or the scientist has put on a suit of armor.
It's a mech suit.
It's not.
Okay.
He's perfecting his Longfellow.
every time.
What's your speed and might, Derek?
5 and 3.
5 and 3. So you're all weaker than me. Currently.
Wow!
Currently.
Yeah, but at least we're not assholes. Well, unfortunately, we are.
Okay.
Plain.
And so speed of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go there.
Where are you going? Are you coming to me?
Right here.
Oh, you're going past us.
Past you.
So wait, you're
1,
here.
2, 3. Or sorry,
Oh, sorry.
1, 2,
I looked at the wrong room. My
3,
bad.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So you'd have to stay in his room.
Hmm. Yeah, sure. I'll come to Steven.
We have to destroy him.
Kill the dog at least.
And fighting, is that might or speed?
Might.
Might only? Alright.
Unless
so-
you have an item that says you fight with speed.
Alright. Let's fight.
My might is only 3. This
Fight!
is not good.
Ooh!
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we
We
appreciate?
appreciate.
It's not Carl.
Jeez.
Not Carl!
Sorry,
not
Steven.
Carl!
You take 1 less point of damage though.
But it's freaking
If he rolls a 0, it doesn't matter.
2,
3.
3. So
5.
5 is the difference, but
4.
only 4 damage.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
4
only
is the
4.
damage.
Oh.
Because your armor.
Gotcha.
What does that skull do? Does that help you at all?
helps
That's
me.
mental damage.
Okay.
The skull?
And you only
No.
you take it as physical damage instead of mental damage.
Great.
Yeah.
Carl, that's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
And you're not going to raise it this time.
You discarded the medallion, so
That stays the same.
I must have scooted that. That should have been 1, because
Yes.
1 is where it was last time.
Sure.
Yes. Alright.
Derek,
We need to beat the crap out of this kid and get his might and speed down.
you wanna...
Or do you...
Oh, your might is only 3!
Minus 5.
I'm going to just run and drop kick him.
You want to fight?
Are you going to fight or are you going to use your speed to get past him?
Can you fight and then continue moving?
I don't think so.
Yeet the child.
Yeet?
Hashtag no context.
Hashtag small crime.
Please do not eat children. Or eat them.
Oh, look.
I gotta get the hell away from him. But I really can't.
Where are you going?
Shh.
Nowhere.
Away from you.
You can do it in any order.
Alright.
So I can make an attack and then keep moving.
I'm going to yeet the child.
Okay.
Yeet the child.
Preparing for yeeting.
That's a 1.
You said... You
That's a
barely,
2.
You barely beat it.
I thought it was a 0.
But I still beat it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
no damage to you.
No damage.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Upper. It's the servants' quarters. In the Nomen. A spirit board. A board with letters and numbers to call the dead.
You still take a damage.
Why?
when you attack, we figured this out the last time that we played.
Last time
Whoever,
we played Legacy, though, is it different
it's
here?
the same here.
Okay.
Anytime that you are lower than the other
Derek has
person,
just been yeeted by the child.
you take a damage.
A board with letters and numbers to call the dead. Before you move during your turn, you can look at the top tile of the room stack. If you use the spirit board after the haunt has been revealed, the traitor can move any number of monsters one space closer to you. If you are the traitor, you don't have to move these monsters. If there is no traitor, all monsters move one space closer to you. I'm confused. Only if I use it.
Yeah. And but there's no monsters. He is the monster.
But he moves closer to me.
Can you try?
Oh, no, he can't. There's no monsters. Eating.
Alright, so that's
1.
1. I'm going to
You need one more
attempt
dice.
to. I need one more die. I am the one that's most likely to inflict damage. That's
3.
a 3.
I need 1 die back.
5.
Megan takes 2.
2 damage. I'll do that actually because it stays the same.
Good dog, Fred. Bite her.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Junk room. Well, actually, you must attempt a might roll. Great. Okay. I need an omen. Photograph.
Look at this photograph.
It changes as
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
It changes as you look at it, showing different rooms in the house. Probably this house. When discovering a room, you may discard the first drawn room tile and discover the next eligible room tile in the stack instead.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just try to get away from this guy.
Very good plan.
So,
You're gonna
1,
use your photograph.
and that's all. That's I can only go 2.
You did not eat him? Oh, you can't.
I have a might of 1. If I
Sure,
try
I
to
gotcha.
eat,
No,
I will
that's
die.
fine.
I have a question. Your speed is 2. It costs you an extra speed to get away
Yeah.
from me.
So 1, 2.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool.
That's cool.
So do I chase Steven or do I chase Megan?
Megan, definitely Megan.
Who wants to get got? If I go into that room, can I attack the both of you?
You can only do each action once.
You have
Okay.
to choose who you want to attack.
One attack.
So you want to attack the guy that can't really do anything to you, or the one that can actually try to do something to you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'll start putting Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Still, whoa! One of us has to carry the rowboat.
I'm just trying to get
To be dead.
You're
Metamom
not
votes
dead.
Derek. Is that Derek lives or Derek gets attacked?
No, Team Derek. Derek wins.
Oh, I see. Okay.
She's one of my bois.
Blahs.
Derek's Blaz.
All right, I'm gonna give Steven a little drive-by on my way to a new
Oh,
room.
no.
You're gonna give him a drive-by? Is
Roll
that
your damage.
Is that like a back tag as you run through the room?
You're it.
Ha-ta! My back.
Oh.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
There you go.
8. No, I have one in my hand.
Okay.
No, that's 9.
8 because I have the armor on.
Oh, sure. 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
His body's still an obstacle.
All right, that knocks you out of the game, right?
Blurps. Those are dropped.
Yeah. And now this does go up because.
I'm not done
He's
yet.
not
I'm
done
still
with his
moving.
turn.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick up the armor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the armor in the box.
Put it in the box.
And
I'm gonna read your smelling salts real fast.
then I'm gonna go to the next room, which is the organ room.
Was that an upper one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The organ room, and we should.
This is going like this.
It
I
doesn't
feel like
have
thi-
to go like that.
Doesn't
Well,
have
It can go either that
Let's
way
go
or
this way or this way.
Which way would you like it to go, Carl?
I do not care.
Well,
I
the
guess,
other ways that you can't get in, right?
One way.
Maybe
yeah.
I should care. Let me
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna put it this way, I guess, so we have more rooms to explore.
And to keep Megan away from you.
I've got enough speed to get to her. Event. Closet door. That closet door is open, just a crack. there must be something inside. Put a closet token in this room.
Kill the puppy, kill the puppy, kill the puppy.
The puppy's not doing anything.
Yeah, but he loses a sanity and something else if he loses the
One
dog.
might, one sanity.
Ah.
But the dog can't be stolen. Cannot be dropped, traded, or stolen.
I can kill that little pup.
Can you?
Probably. I don't like it, but it's a fictional dog.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, the armor can't be stolen.
It was dropped. It wasn't stolen.
No, they're talking about whether or not the
Whether
box
we
actually
put
helps
the
me.
box.
I just got too eager to put something else in my box.
Phrasing.
Alright, so the closet door says once an explorer's turn, that explorer can roll 2 dice to open the closet.
Open that closet.
On a 4, draw an item, 2 to 3, draw an event, 0 to 1, draw an event, and remove the closet token. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and check the closet.
That's a 4. I feel like you definitely found something in the closet.
Pickpockets gloves. Helping yourself has never seemed so easy.
Great!
When you're in the same room as another explorer, you may discard this item to take any item that explorer is carrying.
It just helps his knowledge. He's not using his knowledge for anything.
Alright. Derek.
Yes.
That does go up.
Yes, the basement is now fully flooded.
Fully flooded
And
basement.
we're on the upper floor, so we're safe for a few turns.
For now.
For now.
I'm going to use the spirit board.
Chalice, you're gonna jinx it.
So what do you need next?
Hope y'all can swim.
Oh.
That's comforting, Sonny.
I mean, I get to look at the top tile of the room stack, but it's a.
I think it's top tile that you're supposed to be able to see, or just in general.
It says you can look at the top tile of the room stack.
Oh, well,
So it's a,
that was that
I mean,
one.
It's a ground floor.
Not what we needed.
Shuffle these ones to the left.
But there's no negative effects.
For some reason, I didn't realize I could also pick up the skull, but oh well.
Too late now. Skull
Yeah.
stays with me.
It is.
Fred is Carl's dog companion that
Yes.
he picked up.
Very important, very meaningful name that I made up about a half an hour ago.
I am gonna
Do you want to pick up the skull word?
first grab the skull.
The skull is mine.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that, so. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Why are you going
You could have gone
this
this way.
Because that way you have to do a roll.
Oh, yeah, you're right. When
Yeah,
I say,
you
I'm
should've
gonna
gone
go
this
I'm
way.
gonna go this
There
way.
you go.
1 this way. It's
The
a bedroom.
I totally should have sent my dog after the skull. He would have liked that.
Oh.
Don't just put it underneath it there, because then we'll just. It needs to be shuffled.
An event.
An event.
Mists from the walls. Mist pours out from the walls. There are faces in the mist, human and inhuman. Each explorer in the basement must attempt a sanity roll. There's no one in the basement.
So that card is null and void. Ah. When exiting, you must attempt a might roll of 3+. Alright, so I need 4.
Don't forget you have that 3 in your pocket.
That's a 3. I'm good. So I'm gonna go here. Alright. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That's the theater. I'm going to
Use the photograph.
discard
Look at
it
this photograph.
and find the next room. And that's the operating laboratory, which I didn't think had anything on it, but it does. It has an event on it. It's just very hard to see. A moment of hope! Something feels strangely right about this room. Something is resisting the evil of this house.
In the operating theater.
Yeah, I know, right? Place the blessing token in this room. Each hero rolls 1 additional die on all trait rolls while in this room.
Oh.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn.
It's
Steven
the
is
end of my
dead.
turn.
It's
Steven's
Coral's
dead.
turn.
It's Coral's turn.
Coral.
Coral!
Alright.
Poor Coral.
Blessing.
Coral. Blessing. Blessing.
Alright, so Megan is blessed.
I am blessed.
So Derek can dump his health damage into his knowledge, right?
No,
Or the other way
other way
around.
So he
His
doesn't have
knowledge
them
damage into his health?
Yes.
Oh, well, then that doesn't do
It's
him any
useless.
good. Hi, Derek.
Ola,
One,
one, two.
He's
That's
dead.
a dead body. It's an
He's-
obstacle.
I'm
It's
still
a
an
dead
obstacle.
body.
It's a small obstacle.
He's still an
dead-
obstacle?
Yeah,
Dead
it's a body.
He's
You're a
suffering
child.
speed.
It's a body.
I've got room to spare.
What?
I've got 6 speed.
body.
I don't care.
Alright, Derek. Put on your boxing gloves. Is that enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey!
Alright, so that's
Three.
Three damage,
Three to
but
me.
2 damage because you have the armor on.
No, he has it in his box.
He
He's
put it in the
on.
box.
He put it in his box.
Oh.
I thought it was just kind of.
Nope, he put it in the box because he didn't
Well,
want it
wait.
to get stole.
I feel like you
Cannot be dropped or traded.
I feel like it's just a metaphorical box.
How can it be a metaphorical box? He
Yeah, I
literally
think-
has to put the item in there to keep it protected.
Well,
he can't wear the armor.
I'll wear the box with the armor in it.
No.
That item cannot be dropped or traded. It doesn't say anything about passive effects.
That's true. I think it's just a semantic of this being called an armor.
It's just yes, it's
So
just
2.
semantics. So 2.
But
Two.
you put it in the box. How
can't-
can he be wearing it to avoid the damage and it be in the box? It doesn't make any sense.
Alright.
It just works.
That's dumb.
I'm gonna take
Wizards of the Coast, that's dumb.
1 damage in speed and 1 damage in might.
It's maximally 4.
Hey.
Great.
And Derek, do you have any items? Is that
Yes.
the camcorder I see?
Yes.
I'm gonna take it from you. Because why not?
Now your knowledge goes up by 1.
Wait, how did you take it?
He
The
has his
pickpocket's gloves.
pickpocket
Oh
gloves.
no! I
Alright.
told you to run. Well, I said run
And-
away from me, but you did come near.
That brings my knowledge up 1, which
That goes
we've
away
all
now.
used it.
Yep.
So this goes away now.
Well, you're not dead.
And now it's my turn.
And no, it's not. I can still move.
You can't.
The attic.
Dang it! I helped him get there.
What's that?
That's the boat. It's the boat.
Kill the child.
We
kill
need
the
the
child. Kill the child. He has my boat.
So, in hindsight, I should have kept the might. But that's
Probably
okay.
should have. Probably should have. You took the camcorder, not the Ouija board. Like a dummy.
Yeah, probably. I get messed up on the semantics. That's an item. That's an omen.
You
Boat,
can't.
boat,
Yeah, that's
boat.
an item. You can't take an omen.
Oh.
You can't take omens.
Oh, okay.
It's the
You're
same
not-
reason. Same reason why I
you're
didn't pick
not
up
a
the
dummy.
skull. Same
You're-
reason why I didn't pick up the skull. But whatever.
Boat. I'm
Alright.
on a boat.
So-
And it's going fast.
And
I
I'm
guess I've already made an attack this turn, so I'm done. The ground floor is now partially flooded.
Great. All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm going to spirit board and look at the top thing here. Okay. And then I'm gonna roundhouse kick this kid
In the face.
in the face.
Okay. So, you ready, Derek?
Okay.
4.
4. Not bad. Not
Respectable.
bad. Not bad.
Oof. 6.
6.
2 damage to Derek.
That's not terrible. That could definitely be worse.
I'm gonna try and steal the boat. Oh, I'm just gonna pick up the boat.
I don't think he has the boat.
No.
I don't know where our thing is, so now I don't know what we're actually doing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So what is one thing?
The rowboat's in the attic. If the attic is not yet found, pick up the rowboat and carry it from the attic to the boat.
Get the boat. Rowboat.
I got the boat.
Got the boat.
So I went
You were
one
here.
space.
1,
So
1 for him.
2, 3.
And now
4,
Yeah.
and that's my speed. So I can only go to
Wait.
here.
1.
But as soon as I have the
2.
boat, it's extra spaces.
Yes, you're right.
Cause that heavy.
All right. So I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
Searching. Go here.
The sewing room.
We don't need this, right?
Oh, you're gonna use your.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my photograph.
Look at this photograph.
There.
Widow's
The Widow's Walk.
Event.
It's an event. Contract! Here's a contract for power in return for your soul. You may sign a contract. If you do, attempt a knowledge roll to read the fine print. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. How many
what do I
dice?
need?
I need 2 more, please.
Yeah.
2, 4,
5.
5.
Alright. You find the contract is a binding, keep your soul, gain 1 sanity, and draw an item card.
Nice.
Yay. Blueprint. When you roll for your movement or to enter, exit, or cross a room, you may choose your result. You may travel between rooms that have a dumbwaiter. That's cool. I think. You roll for your movement or to enter, exit, or cross a room.
Oh, you mean
Wait.
well? It's a free pass.
It's a free pass. Okay, this needs to go here. All right. Carl.
All right. Guess I'm gonna come and say hi to Derek again. Hi there, Derek.
Hi, kid.
Let's battle.
Let's battle.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Believe in the heart of the cards.
3.
Three. Huzzah!
No damage.
Nothing. All
Ting
right.
ting ting ting.
And my speed is 6, so that was 1,
I just got the boat
2,
on my back. It
3,
protected me.
4, 5.
No, hold on.
Right?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4,
5, 6.
5.
He's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Somehow I actually learned how to count spaces again.
Okay.
Derek, it is your
It's
turn.
my turn. 1, 2.
Oh, the ground floor is now completely flooded. Jesus.
Can I see the thing?
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna use the spirit board to look at. Well, I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna use it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What? Why is that 3 4?
Because I have the boat.
Oh,
All of the
gotcha.
things are 2 steps. I'm gonna check the closet.
Okay. Closet is 2 dice.
3.
3. Draw an event card.
An event.
You found a spider.
The left hand. Damn it.
It's your character from last time. It's his hand that he lost.
I have to cut off my hand again.
Oh, you do finding a hand? You have to cut off.
No,
your
I have. It's the same card that I drew last time.
Maybe it won't be healing salve this time. Stump salve.
I'm gonna take the 2 sanity damage and gain a might.
That's actually smart.
Yeah. And then it says I have to move to the nearest room with an omen symbol and draw an omen card.
That's this one.
Well, actually, they're both. So
They're
you could move
both.
here.
You could
Yeah, I'm gonna-
move in there with
But
him.
with him, you're not. But now, what's your might?
4.
So is his.
Oh no, my might's only 3.
Either way.
A bloodstone, smooth in the deep green of a midnight forest. The stone is veined with crimson. They say you can't get blood from a stone. They didn't ask this one. Once per turn, you may lose 1 from any trait to add 2 dice, maximum of 8, to your trait roll.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Is that all your
Yeah,
movement?
that's all I
that's
can do.
Your stuff. Okay. All right. I guess I'm gonna connect these.
Yeah.
So
Do it.
this
Try
way.
to?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What did we need?
That's the balcony.
Yeah.
Did we need it?
Yes.
Is that what we needed?
Yes!
Oh, there's only one problem though.
What?
Look at the way the tile is.
Oh no! Oh, it's tempting.
What?
I could get rid of it and just look for the other one.
Not for that card. Well, no, not for that next one.
What's the other thing you need in there? Where you
There's no way that that's going to be that tile.
That one, I believe, is just a single entrance.
Yeah.
So it's even worse.
Yeah.
Great.
Just do it.
All right, you gotta come get. You gotta get here if you can.
I don't know that song. It's not
Sure thing,
Nickelback.
Megan. I'll be right over.
You can reach me by railway. Okay, well we're listening to that.
Cat.
Cat.
It's a
Take
cat.
your dog and raise you a cat. I can call in the cat for luck before a trait roll. Okay. It crossed your path and you're supposed to have bad luck, but maybe you crossed its path and it's the one that isn't too happy about it. Now it accompanies you. That sounds like a cat.
What the good kitty?
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
All right.
Right where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
An event card stops my movement. Is that right?
If you open a door that has one, that one's already there.
All right. I'm gonna check the closet.
The closet's in the
boat.
organ room. You're not in the organ room.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, shoot. Derek should not be there. He should be here. There's no way to get there. That's the nearest one that has a thing to him.
That's why I said that one.
I thought that was a door. I didn't
No,
realize that
it's
was
not a
pipes.
door.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters for Carl, but fuck that guy.
Well, yeah.
Where you going, buddy? Who are you trying to attack? The guy with the boat, or the girl that just found the balcony?
The guy with the boat's gonna take 3 turns to get to the balcony.
Smug me, Carl.
And actually, it's gonna take even longer because the upper floor is about to be partially flooded.
Yep.
What a bastard! What a bastard!
Hi, Megan.
Nope, can't do it. There's no door there.
1, 2. Prepare yourself
If you die,
for
I'm just gonna
fisticuffs.
go look.
Fisticuffs? Okay.
All right.
That little boy's gonna hit the hot girl again.
I have a
Ugh.
might of 4.
I also have a might of 4.
Aha!
That's fine. I have armor.
You do have armor.
4.
4.
4. 2
I'm
damage.
I'm going to use my previous roll that I had
3.
saved as 3.
1 damage.
So 1 damage for me.
Porque no los dos.
The basement, ground floor, and upper floor are now all partially. Or, no, sorry. The basement and the ground floor are fully flooded. The upper floor is now partially
DKSB,
flooded.
you're enjoying the him trying to kill us a little bit too much.
Okay, so you move 2 fewer spaces.
Yeah.
I
So you
may
can move
have swayed everyone onto
once.
my side given my tragic backstory.
I'm going to use the spirit board to look at this tile. Okay. And then I will move.
I think he's talking about me.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm shipping him out before the next stream anyway, so. Like him while you can.
That's my turn.
Back to vacation land.
My turn. Yep, I'm gonna attack.
You sure?
Yes.
What does the cat do?
It gives me luck for trait rolls.
Okay.
This is not a trait roll.
It is.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Did you just kill yourself?
Let me move all of that into view of the camera.
0. One, two, three,
Yeah.
4, 5. Yep.
5,
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
It's alright. Your body's not an obstacle.
Actually, that's the game.
Why? Kill.
You win when more than half of the heroes who started the hunt are dead,
Yeah.
or the
We
rowboat
needed
is
it.
disabled.
We needed at least half of us to get out.
Carl wins.
So I'll reread the tragic backstory for their
Wait,
benefit.
do you have a
And if you win?
Yeah.
I do. I'll follow it up.
Okay.
What?
I'm just gloating, that's all. Many years ago, you drowned in the underground swamp beneath this house. Since that time, you have existed as a ghost, alone and lost in your watery grave. Then you found the medallion. Its power gave you the chance to return to mortal form and find others who might share your twilight existence with you. You have carefully selected and brought your new friends to the house, and now it is time for them to join you in death.
Okay.
Already you hear the water filling the basement. You must not let them escape. Death is better with friends. Your friends' lifeless bodies float beside your own, bumping gently into each other in the murky water. After a while, they open their eyes, and you lead them down into the cold, dark water. You lead them home. I just wanted some friends!
I'm not. Yeah, you can.
Am I that bad?
You can take your two friends. I'm just gonna jump out a window and just start.
You've only got
paddling away.
one hand, you're paddling in circles.
He's not wrong.
No, I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna. I have a bloodstone and a
you looking for?
skull. No,
Drop somewhere.
I've got a spirit board. I'm gonna use it for the other paddle.
I have no clue where it dropped. There's that.
Well, that's Betrayal at House on the Hill, folks.
Close up.
Everyone say goodbye to Carl, because fuck that guy.
Because Derek hates losing.
That's not a secret, Carl. They already know that. We will be back on...
I also lost a game.
I don't know what today is.
Today's Monday.
It's only Monday.
We'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll probably be starting an hour later. So we'll be starting at 8 instead of 7. But we will be here. Just starting just a wee bit later.
Let's see. They're looking for someone to raid. In the meantime,
I am.
if you are new, if this is your first time joining us, or if you don't follow us already and you enjoyed these antics, hit that purple heart button up above us, over there, above the haunted house. And that helps us. And then we are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock, except for this coming Wednesday. All of October, we're doing Spook Month, so all of our games are going to be spoopy themed, along with our decorations. I don't know what we're going to play on Wednesday. We'll decide on Wednesday, but it is going to start later, 8 o'clock. Other than that, follow us on our socials. Check out YouTube for all of our previous games and all of our how to plays. We have a Discord. Come check that out. It's active most of the time. We did Derek's Kickstarter Corner before the show started. There's a channel in the Discord for Derek's Kickstarter Corner with all the links to all the Kickstarters that I've talked about. Looks like we're gonna raid someone. Thank you all for being here.
I think if you're new and you're just like trying to figure out who we are, we're a board game house. We play board games on the internet for you. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come join us. Reminder, the first 2 weeks of November, from November 1st until November 15th, we are taking a brief hiatus to let Stephen and I focus on our show that we're in and to give us what I feel a much deserved bit of respite.
Because in 8 days, we'll hit our year mark of streaming.
Yes.
We're literally about a week away from having been streaming for a year.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we love you guys. We're gonna raid somebody. They just have like 2 viewers right now. It's we board game together. So when we go in there,
one of our mods will
Fix that.
update the Discord link.
I think it may be on. I need to probably do it in our in our profile. Thank you. I'll take care of that. But yeah, so we're gonna raid them. So definitely stick around for that. If you are a sub and you have the love bombs and stuff like that, please drop those in there as well. We love you guys. We will see you guys on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
What happened to peace?
Bye.